to all my brothers and sisters. It is your boy, Bouchois, once again, for another episode of Cat and the Dip, the podcast. We have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about this episode. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is going to be a crazy one. And I mean a crazy one. Like, wow. Anyways, let's get to the boys and talk about what we need to say. Because let me tell you, this episode is going to be a juicy one. So, let's get to the boys. And here we have Bon, which he's finally here early this time. Glad.
Yeah.
And then we got Lizard Man, Fabian.
And weighing in at 243 pounds, we have a lizard.
Then we got Nut. And then we got our boy Spooky.
The spooky bat said, "Hey guys, lol."
And hopefully, eventually when he joins in, Wukong as well. But yeah, this episode is going to be interesting. Where do we even start? Because there's a lot of good ones to talk about.
We're gonna start.
Because we got
Let's start off with...
Yeah, you know
Sorry,
what?
go ahead.
What do you got? What do you got for us, Fabian? Start it off.
Alright, let's start off, let's do a quick, recap of what the fuck happened yesterday. Well, unfortunately, assassination happened, became a martyr. So that was pretty bad, but, unfortunately we can't go into too much detail because we're not a political channel.
Are you talking about the Charlie Kirk thing?
Yeah, I'm talking
The
about
spooky
Charlie
bat
Kirk.
said, "Politics bad."
Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. We're not going to become a political podcast. We ain't going to be like that in any way.
That's
But-
true. But I'll say this though. I disagreed with some of his statements, but that man did not deserve that. That was pretty fucking bad. Alright?
You can disagree with anybody on the planet, but you don't do that. If you thought that was acceptable, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
There's nothing political about that, in my opinion. That's a completely apolitical message. You thought that was nice. That speaks more about you than everybody else, in my opinion. If you thought that was acceptable.
So and I feel bad for the family because his wife and kids were there.
I mean, look. Don't get me wrong. I'm not much of a political person, but no matter what their views may be, no matter on what any particular topic of subject, whatever, that doesn't give anybody the right to kill somebody because, their views are different from them. So-and-so. Because again, it's like, look, if you don't like how they feel, think, whatever, then just don't be there to listen. Just do something else that's more productive than just assassinating somebody because, you don't like what they say. Simple as that, but I guess people can't, do those things. But, I don't know, man.
It's like if you think killing someone for a different opinion is okay, then you are part of the problem. Sorry to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't understand why it's so difficult to just,
Forget that. Again, I don't think that's a political statement to be saying. That's just a moral statement. That's a logical statement, even in my opinion. It has nothing to do with politics.
That's what I mean. I don't know why people have to resort to just killing others because they don't like what they say. I don't know, man.
Really, his kids were there. They
yeah, and that was the worst thing about it.
Right, it's fucking wrong.
His kid was there and his wife, and you just did this, man. Why? Like, what do you gain from this besides like, oh, well, I
You can
killed
kill a
him, so
man,
I
you
was
can kill a
right.
man, okay? Like, it's one thing to kill a man, like that's one thing, but to do it in front of his family, that's just the lowest form,
Yeah,
bro.
that's disrespectful.
Like to fight a man, to kill him in like gladiatorial combat, that's one thing. That's honor. That's decency. Like to just shoot a man dead in front of his family like that, that's just not. That's the lowest low, bro. That's the lowest
He's
evil.
He was
Bitch.
just a debate, bro. He was just a debate, bro. That's all he was, and they just.
Yeah, just a fucking
Good job.
debate, man. Like, you didn't have to go and kill
All
him.
he did, really.
You could have just
I don't
walked
know
out
much-
of there.
I don't know much about him, but he was just like he just did debates in universities, and that was it. That's all
Yeah.
I knew.
I mean, I think I only known him because I think he was in that meme, right? The Change My Mind, right? That was that one.
No,
he
that's
was in?
that's
That was
Steven, that's the Steve
that's Steven Crowder
Crowder
yeah.
guy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was him.
Same like ballpark in terms of like right wing political debaters, but Charlie Kirk was a saint compared to Steven Crowder.
Yeah, Steven Crowder like verbally yelled at his wife and stuff.
Yeah,
And
he like actually gets into trouble with people, whereas Charlie would, other than just like, yeah, he said things people didn't like, he was pretty much a good guy.
Damn.
In comparison to him, is what I'm saying.
Okay. But again, still, even then, it's like they could have just walked away. They didn't have to listen to what he had to say, even if they didn't like it at all. Like, bro, again, he had a family, and now
Yeah,
it's like his
that-
child will
that's
never be
just
able
That's
to,
just
you know.
what bugs me the most.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off. Like, you took away their father. And now they're never gonna be able to have moments with them because you just decided to be like, oh, I wanna like kill them because I don't like what they're saying, the words coming out of their mouth. Like, bro, come on, man. Don't be a fucking pussy bitch. But again, you know, people are like that nowadays. Like, people just
All you kind of
don't.
inadvertently do is just kind of prove him right to a degree, because all this does is just show you don't want to listen to him, you don't want to debate, you just want him silenced, you just want the people saying what you disagree with silenced. It speaks more volumes you killing him than him staying if he was alive right now.
Yep. I guess
Pretty
killing him
much.
just proves his point. For whatever he was debating about. And again, mind you, I'm not really into knowing who he is or what he does all the time besides just doing debates. That's it. That's all I really know. But again, that's no excuse to kill somebody, no matter what you think the cause may be. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I think it's just really just kind of sad and
Yep.
just really idiotically stupid and selfish of people to just take other lives. You know, like, why can't you just do that for pedophiles, man? Like, fuck them. Nobody's gonna miss them. But for guys like this, who, again, was just debating, could have just let it be. Or, you know, again, walk away and not listen. Not pull out a gun and be like, shoot him right in the neck. God, man, I swear, people are just so sensitive. Like, nobody knows how to just, you know, grow some fucking balls and actually learn how to just, you know, take things not to heart and learn how to just listen and be like, oh, well, I don't like what he's saying, but, you know, I'll just, no, I'm not gonna go and fucking
On with
murder
my life.
him. Yeah. I'm guessing, Bon, you know a lot about it more than me. So, you know, if you got anything to say about this whole thing, then go right ahead.
I don't want to get too politically into it, because I'll give my bias about it, and for the sake of the podcast, I don't want it to be biased.
Okay. Well,
It's not my job to get into it. If this was my podcast, probably, but this is yours, bro, not mine.
okay. What about you, Fabian? Since you wanted to bring it up, so I guess give us your opinion.
It's basically, this is more of a PSA no matter what you think, this is not a justifiable means of action. Alright? We're not talking politics, we're talking about fucking morality, and basically...
We're talking about ethics here.
Ethics,
Essentially.
Yeah. So, yeah, no.
Yeah, this is not a political argument, in my opinion. This is more just like a understanding of good versus evil on a public level. Like all the people, all the people who cheer this on, who think this was acceptable, you show your evil, not the evil that this man when he was killed. But that's getting more into my idea of it. But it shows that our country it has gotten to the point where we shoot dead Plato in the forum.
I do agree.
True. So true. This country is just... I mean, then again, you can say that a lot about any country, honestly. That most countries are just fucked beyond belief.
China, the Middle East, Africa.
Yeah, this
Some
planet
parts
is
of
just
Europe.
crazy, bro. Just crazy. What about you, Nut?
What? About all this?
Yeah.
Despite what political stance you look, or with political, right or left, it shouldn't get to the point where we want to assassinate each other and shit like that. You really need to understand that this is gonna shake America. It's gonna shake a lot of things up in America, and otherwise, different people politically standing left and right. It's this shouldn't have happened, and it's gonna get worse from here. Sadly. If you do not celebrate a man's death like that, you know better than that. You can. I know you don't agree with what he said. You don't have to agree. But come on now, assassinating a guy like that in front of his family, in front of all those people, it's just fucking wrong. It's god awful.
Horrible.
You gotta be a human being and realize that, yeah, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah, no matter what it is.
Something you should never ever, shouldn't celebrate shit like that.
Yep. I mean, so what about you, Spooky?
The Spooky Bat said, I think it's crazy that he got shot for speaking about his views.
Oh, that's what I mean. Again, we're not a political podcast, and we're not about we're not about taking anyone's sides on this whole matter. We're just saying it. From a moral stance, it's just not right to kill somebody because of how they feel. Because it's again, you don't like somebody speaking their mind, then it's yo, don't be coming outside, because there's going to be people that will say what they want to say. And again, I know some people are just too sensitive and don't know how to just, walk away. Or, not be there when they're going to do these things. Why can't we all just learn how to get along with each other? At least listen to one another without having to resort to violence in any way. Y'all really so sensitive that you have to kill each other because it's oh, this guy doesn't fucking, say for example, I don't know, he doesn't like fruit punch, or this guy doesn't like movies, or this guy doesn't like music, and it's oh, he deserves to die because he doesn't like this, this, and this, or it's oh, I like this thing, come on. It's stupid. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that just don't, like the things I like, or don't see eye to eye with me, but am I gonna go and kill them for it? No. Because again, they're just speaking how they feel from, I don't know if it's from the heart or from their mind or whatever, but again, however they feel, what of any particular thing, I'm not stating anything particular, I'm just saying, for anything, you don't murder just for that. There is no reason to kill anybody, no matter what side they're on, no matter what views they have. That's all I'm saying. You gotta learn how to at least just, you know, listen. And then if you just don't like it, walk away, and that's it. Plain and simple. Also, what the hell are you playing in the background, Fabian? I could hear all that shit playing while we're talking.
That's my mom watching. Watching fucking TV.
Yo, what is she watching? Family Guy?
Probably some docu.
Okay.
So I will be basically muting. Thank you for joining our podcast where you'll hear background noise.
Yes.
Just note that
Thank-
Quan is just as bad.
Sponsored by whatever's on the TV in the background.
But, yeah. I guess that's all we have to say about that topic, about that, because it's at the moment, you know, as much as we would love to dive in more into it, but I feel like it's like really, and I say this emphasizing, really touchy subject to talk about. That, you know, it would go to those lengths if we kind of took it a step further, I suppose. But at this moment, we're not gonna go there. So we're good for now talking about it. But if, you know, it continues in the near future, maybe. But not at this moment. So we're done for now talking about that. Now, this one we could talk about.
I don't want to turn into a specific German on you here.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
Yeah. This, Mon understands. But, now, the next thing we
The spooky bat said, Zing Heil.
Spook, you just coming in here trying to sound like Hitler, like, okay.
Lol.
You need to chill, Spooky. But, again...
You're gonna get us cancelled.
Yes, we don't want it to be like last episode. So, yeah. Let's chill. Yo, let's chill with that shit. Now, before I was interrupted, we're about to talk about a particular rapper or artist. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm not really too knowledgeable on him, but I do know what he did was really, really fucked up. Which
You talking about that David guy?
Yep. You know it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the thumbnail, so we gotta talk about him. And
Honestly, I've never heard of this dude.
He's a rapper. He did some of the sound design shit for Invincible.
And I think recently he did a collaboration with Fortnite.
Yeah.
I never heard of him either.
Man, again, there's so many rappers in this day and age.
He's pretty recently popular, yeah.
And I guess now he might be facing prison time because of the shit apparently people found out about him. What he did.
So apparently they found his car and it was repoed. It was in a lot. And it just fucking reeked. Like, it was just sitting there for like 4 days. And he doesn't want to pay for it. He's just like, you can take it. I don't fucking want it. So they search his car because it's like, this smells disgusting. Like, there's like a dead animal or something in it. They pop the trunk. They find a 15-year-old girl who was missing for a year. Just her head and torso. No limbs. Decapitated. Head and torso.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Missing for a year, and some people are saying he might not have done it. Well, he has some songs that are kind of.
There's a lot of songs. Yeah, I was about to think there's a lot of songs that kind of imply it. He might have. She has a tattoo on her hand that was the same tattoo he has, which like kind of implies that she was like a fan. But like that's kind of a leap. I mean, like you have the same tattoo and not have any relation. But it's still like there's just like a lot of shit where it's like this dude probably kidnapped her and raped her and killed her.
Yeah, but it's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah, like there's just too many coincidi.
And just hearing that is like so fucked up. Like, I mean, I don't know. It feels like a OJ sort of moment where it's like you just don't know if it's like, did he do it? Or, maybe he did.
I'm giving you the character.
We don't know.
OJ totally did that.
I don't know. Yep. The glove did fit, but you wore a glove over the glove.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The
So-
spooky bat said, he did it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, oh my fucking god in the chat. Yeah, that was my reaction when I heard about that too. I was like, that's fucked. Like that's brutal. Like, it's one thing to like find a dead body in a backseat and be like, oh yeah, you know, and maybe you could do soon. Like he massacred that bitch.
I'm like, like
Super
what?
popular and rich. I bet he thought he can get away with it with all
Yeah,
the forward
that's
he was
my
doing.
bet.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of fucking, you know, Casey Anthony, right?
Name rings a bell.
I think
She
so.
murdered her baby. I know what you're talking about.
Murder her kid, yeah. And
Oh
left-
my
left
God.
Her rotting left her corpse in a car.
Oh my god.
Sad fact and fucked up fact. She does TikToks now.
And
That
also-
trial was a shit show.
It
Oh,
was.
and basically, and she was pleaded not guilty.
That little girl was supposed to.
Jesus. So you telling me she got away with murder of a child?
Yep.
Yes.
Yo,
Witness protection,
fuck,
everything she's
bro.
done.
What is with the legal system in this country? Like, god damn, yo, this shit needs to be fixed. Because
Bro, they're
It's
trying to try Luigi Manione, the guy who killed that
This was years
CEO,
ago.
as not a domestic terrorist. Also, yeah, that did happen like a couple decades ago. That happened like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it was all over the news. It was a really big deal.
God, man. Just
Also, the reason why she got innocent was because the legal attorney, basically, they were gonna try her as insane, but she was saying shit that basically could be used to prove that she was still of a sane mind. So they basically went like, "Oh, it was just gross negligence. She didn't know the baby died." It's like, but you can assume though, like, yeah, like, you knew, bitch, like you knew.
and like, yo, who thought like, okay, there's clearly tons of evidence to go against her, and when like, nah, she's good, let her free. It's all right.
Yeah, she's good. She can walk free.
Yo, f her, man. Yo, somebody beat her ass. Like, break her fucking arms and legs. You're handicapped. Like, yo, you don't just do that shit.
Worst part is she can't ever be tried for it again because of double jeopardy, regardless of the amount of evidence that ever comes out in a future presentation.
Oh, like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's very fucked up. Very fucked up.
Man, yo, I mean, our legal system in this country is just fucking broken beyond belief. It's just
It's been polluted and corrupted into a system that just lets people go in and out depending on whatever they want, really.
oh my god, man. Yo, like, the murder of a child is just like, I feel like that's like the death penalty right there. And just makes me just like fucking like, mad for this country that they allow shit like that just. And I don't know if it's because of the fact that she's a woman and they're like okay with it. It's like, oh no, she's a woman, it's fine. Or I don't know if there's something more to it that we just don't know. But either way, it's like it's fucked. I mean, again, both situations on both ends, on both sides of this whole thing, fucked. Between what they both did. Like again, like I said this earlier, there's no excuse for murder, no matter what the case may be. For anything. A child, like, yo, they're not even people. I wouldn't even say that. They're like fucking monsters at that point to kill a kid. Like a child.
Yeah,
who,
that has to be the lowest thing. Like,
yeah.
take a child's life, something that hasn't even experienced life to its peak yet.
It also reminds me of fucking Chris Benoit.
Yeah, he annihilated his family because of all the mental issues, though, bro. He was
basically
fucked. He was fucked
was
in the
gone,
head.
bro.
He should have been
He
kept
was-
an eye on. There were multiple wrestlers that came out and said, like, after he had did all that, they were like, I feel immense guilt over not keeping an eye on him. We should have watched him. What happened was a tragedy. What makes me the most mad about that whole thing is they were celebrating him and had an entire silent memorial to him. And then the next day when they found out he fucking killed his family, they just swept his entire fucking name under the rug and acted like he didn't even exist because they wanted it to not be like a big issue. But it's like, dude, dude, that guy was a fucking hero. Like, yeah, he killed himself and his family, but like, that
he was
man's
already
saint.
too far
That
gone.
man was a fucking saint otherwise.
Like, from what I remember, basically, so many concussions and brain damage that he had the mind of a 81-year-old with fucking Alzheimer's, right?
I thought it was because of his steroids that fucked with
That
his
as
head.
well, multiple of things, more than one.
Basically,
thing.
more or less, he did the flying headbutt, and that is known to actually give you concussions and brain damage.
I mean, to the point that you would commit murder?
Basically, he did it so many times where like, there's a CAT scan. His brain was fucked.
Had holes in it, bro.
Yeah, that's how dangerous the flying headbutt is.
I don't want to say it in like a rude way, but he was fucked. Like he was fucked.
Yeah, let me see if I have a picture of his brain.
Jesus, like...
The spooky bat said, his brain was Swiss cheese.
Yeah, very much.
Very much so. Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
man.
found it. Yeah, here you go. I found it.
Alright,
This is Chris Benoit's brain. I'm gonna put it in general, but before we go, continue on the murder case.
Yeah, David,
This
because
is
we got a lot to talk about that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post this in general. This is a normal 27-year-old. This is Chris Benoit's brain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a reason why the flying headbutt is banned in wrestling. It's just not safe.
I mean, I could see that. I mean, then again, you just gotta be careful with what type of wrestling move you perform. A ring. Even though I know some people say it's fake, it's like, yo, is this shit fake?
No, that shit. I mean, like the storylines and shit are fake, but all
Well,
the
of
slamming
course.
is real.
Because look, the wrestling, when it comes to moves, could either be real, or in moments they just tone it back
The spooky
to
bat
make it look
said,
real.
that
these
says
days.
Aaron Hernandez.
But again, like I said,
Yeah, but that's what Chris Benoit's brain looked like as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus, it is just, oof. It's just really just terrifying and sad shit to see. And again, man took his entire family's life. Like, again,
And himself. Killed his wife, his kids, and then himself.
and imagine his mother and his father, and then the mother and father of his wife. Just also finding out that their grandson. Wait, was it grandson or granddaughter? Because I don't know if it was his son that he killed, right, or daughter. But either way, no matter.
This is his son, I believe. Yeah.
Then yeah, like finding out that your grandson is dead, along with your son, your daughter-in-law, and so and so. Like it's up. Like there's no sugarcoating that shit, being like, oh, it's fine. No, that is fucked, man. Just screwed up beyond belief. That is just sad, man. And it kind of sucks too that WWE didn't bother checking in on him. Because, that's the one thing I kind of hate about, that whole organization. Is just the fact that, they kind of neglect some wrestlers' mental health.
The thing is, he didn't show up to the wrestling match that he was supposed to the night before. And so when he didn't show up, everyone was like, what the hell? Like, why is Chris Benoit not here? And that caused a wellness check, because apparently that same night, his wife was scheduled for a doctor's appointment, and she didn't show up to it because, she was dead. So the doctor's office called, didn't get an answer, and apparently they reported that as, oh, apparently something's going on with Chris Benoit's wife. They didn't know Chris Benoit did something. That was at that night, not the morning of them finding out. And that caused the whole issue of, did someone know?
Welcome Wukong.
Did someone know and maybe like didn't report it, you know?
They should have, man. I mean, I felt like the minute he performed that stunt for the first time, that should have been like the line of like, yeah, maybe you could, you know, keep a close eye on him. I mean, it's too late now, but it should have been something they should have done on an occurrence of like nonstop, like, yeah, we got to make sure he's okay, because clearly when you perform a move like that, you just don't know what could happen. Especially, you know, not just physically, but mentally. I'll say Wukong. Again, like, I don't know, like, it's just one of those things that could have been avoided, but even though now it's too late because it's been years already, but still, I feel like it's something they should have been more concerned about the minute it happened. But
and one thing they don't mention about the whole thing with him is that Eddie Guerrero had passed recently, and him and Eddie Guerrero were best buddies. Like, yeah, if you saw Eddie, fuck, Chris Benoit was right next to him. Those two were fucking inseparable. As soon as Eddie passed, bro, there was a silence that took over that entire industry, and it affected Chris the most. Because
I remember they had that memorial, and I used to see like Chris Benoit bawling, bro, as a kid.
Oh man, I remember that.
Hold it.
I could never forget that, like him just crying. I'm like, fuck.
That should have been the red flag in the room, in my opinion. Seeing Chris just break down crying like that. That was his sign of, I need help, and Eddie was the only thing helping him.
I mean, again,
let's get to the
man.
top. It's depressing.
It is, man.
Yeah,
I remember that too.
guys.
Yo, I was still in fucking school at that time.
Wrestling and just like wrestling in general is depressing, bro. Like, yeah, it's all about the fighting and, you know, like the fans and stuff, but like, it's fucked, bro.
It has
like,
its moments.
It's like,
fucked.
it's like, I'm gonna say this: wrestling is one of the most unsafe sports that you could probably do.
Oh man,
Because
that's
people be like people say like, oh, that stadium is just like foam, right? No, that is steel and plywood with a tiny layer of foam.
I feel like they should be putting more fucking foam or mats on that shit, knowing the dangerous stunts they perform. Like, they really need to start doing that more. I mean, I don't know now if they've changed it over the years in like WWE since then, because I mean, back then it was different compared to now. Like, I don't know how it is. I stopped watching wrestling a long time ago. I can't really say how it is now.
WWE still averages 3 deaths a year.
Fine, do it on that. No, I'm thinking.
Oh
because
my
people
God,
sound or like so tedious.
I don't know, man.
And the ironic thing, like New Jack said, even though the ECW is like even more way more out of control, they only out of New Jack's 10-year career, only one person died.
Or
out of the ECW.
like, what is this?
Meanwhile, fucking the WWE averages 3 deaths a year. So ain't that? So give that for food for thought for you kids.
And like I said, I mean, sometimes people that join stuff like this give their life for us, and people act so ungrateful about it, being like, oh, they don't put enough like heart, strength, whatever into what they do. But it's like, nah, you have no fucking idea, bro. Like, they do a lot more than you think, because you just don't see it. Because, you know, sometimes when they're not performing on stage, you're not going to see what's going on behind the scenes, because again, we're not there, we're not a part of the crew. We're just seeing what we're seeing on camera. But there's more to it, you know, when it comes to these guys. It sucks, but you know, that's how it is when you get into an industry like that. But I guess as long as you know what you're doing, think you will be able to handle it, then go for it. But again, it always usually comes at a specific risk when doing it. It's just more so of like, if you think you can handle it, then do it. But if not, then this is just not for you. And, you know, for me, you know, I enjoy, you know, watching wrestling from time to time, but I couldn't see myself doing that. But, you know, I'm still grateful for all the wrestlers that give their, like, heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears into their performances. And all the stunts they do. All the injuries they had to take and endure just for us. You know, again, like, you know, athletes, you know, people that play football, soccer, baseball, so-and-so. Train, exercise, they do a lot. And people complain that, oh, I could do that, but it's like, no, you can't. You cannot do what they do. Don't go around saying like, oh, I could throw a fucking football at another athlete. Like, no, you fucking can't, bro. Shut up. You don't put the work compared to them. They do. They've been doing that shit their whole fucking life, training for those things. Can't do shit. Sitting on your fucking ass and bitching at them. Come on. But again, like I said, not trying to go off topic for the whole David thing, because again, like I said, all these deaths could have easily been avoided, but it's just the legal system itself is just really broken and just horrible. And again, this young girl losing her life because of this guy being so screwed up in the head. And it's like, yo, where were the parents of this girl? Like, she was like, what, 15, right? And
Young, man. Like,
Yeah.
Years old.
yeah, like, she's 15. It's like, yo, where the fuck were the parents? The supervisor? Like,
she was a runaway, sadly. So,
that really?
knowing her, you don't know what they do behind, like, closed doors. So, she probably, David, she even mentioned to her parents, oh, I'm dating a guy called David. Who knew it was that David, you know?
I mean,
Yeah, it goes that deep in coincidence, by the way.
Yep.
man. I don't know, man. I just feel like the parents should have been more, like, you know, concerned and into their daughter's life, and now, you know, they find out she's dead. And that's it. She's just gone. Like, who knows if they have more kids or that was their only daughter or not, but it's got to be just horrible for any type of parent to get such horrible news like that, knowing their child is dead. Never a good thing. But, again, if what people are saying is true with all of this evidence, and then that being said, known, then, yo, this guy is going to be fucked. Like, he who knows, he might get life in prison or worse, like maybe the death penalty. Is, I mean, cutting off the limb of a teenage girl, no, that is, yeah, there's no saving that guy. Nothing in the world, no matter.
I bet he thought, like, you know how he didn't bother to get his Tesla back with her body in it? He probably thought they're going to dispose of it, as in, like,
Yeah.
the car's going to be compound and destroyed and no one's going to check in it at all.
That was his first mistake of doing something like that, not bothering going back to destroy it. But it's a good thing, because now it reveals just how much of a sick, twisted piece of shit he is. Now bro's gonna rot for the rest of his days, or be put down. And again, he probably had a really good career and let all that fame and money get to his head to the point that, you know, he thinks he could do whatever. Like, he thinks fucking P. Diddy. Like, come on, bro. Like, you stand celebrities and their fucking mindset thinking because they got all this money and they're famous, people love them and kiss their ass, that they think they could just do whatever the fuck they want. Like, nah, man. No matter how big you are, no matter how much money you may have, I don't give you the right to kill somebody and take their life. Like, you're a piece of shit. You're a fucking monster, and I really do hope you rot. No, better yet, I hope they put you down for good. For all the people too that listen to his music and think, oh, like, oh, you know, he deserves a second chance. Now, fuck you, all right? Let's say that. Fuck you. Fuck him. Fuck everybody. And for, you know, again, like, I don't know how his parents are for this guy, but I really do hope they never, like, I don't know, they just decide to, like, not have him be a part of the family anymore after hearing about this shit, being like, yeah, it's over for him. He is done.
Well, if you don't know, they canceled all his tours, so.
I mean, I hope they just take away his music. Like, yo, don't even sell it anymore. Like, I mean, I know
By the
that
time this came out, I don't want to cut you off, but the time it came out, he came out with a new song for Fortnite, by the way.
I know, that's
Like,
the crazy
literally.
thing. Yo, Epic Games must be fucking, like, terrified by that, hearing the news, being like, oh, shit. And he had an emote with us, too. Like, he had an emote in the game, and then they ain't gonna sell that shit anymore. It's done. That shit is out.
One or done. People are gonna sell their accounts for the emote. It's gonna be fucked.
And you know, the thing is, too, not I actually have that emote.
Oh no. You get rid of it.
Because at the time, like, I didn't know what he did, and I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I just got the emote because I'm like, oh, it seemed like a pretty cool emote to do with, like, you know, friends or whatever. So I didn't really think that, yo, he's gonna be associated with a fucking murderer. But, you know, you know what? Honestly, I feel like they should just remove the emote and refund people who bought the emote. Like, that's the best way I feel like they should go about this. And just, you know, be like, yeah, we're not associated with this guy anymore. Like, we don't condone what he does. Like, be done. We do not care what he is, who he is. We'll just, like, pretend he doesn't exist. Which is probably for the best. But again, it's still just sad that, you know, a young life taken away so soon. Because somebody was just so sick and twisted in the head. No. Fucked up. And they probably deserve to live a full life, and they will never get to experience so many things that they could have if this would have never occurred. Man. But what about you, Vaughn? How do you feel about the whole situation with
I think he did it, bro. I think he did it. It's just too much of a coincidence. I was just looking at pictures of him and just like, I get like that, like, I feel like Dokes from fucking Dexter's. It's like, you're a freak. I can tell just by looking at you.
Yeah, man, look at that fucking image I put in the thumbnail, man. You tell me, look at his fucking face. Tell me this guy isn't fucked in the head.
Like, yeah, like, no, you're right. Like, he just looks fucked in the head.
Don't forget, like, the most damning thing is the music videos, like, with the chick's body in the trunk of the fucking, in the trunk of the truck. Yeah, I was like, yeah, dude, you did it.
Yeah, that is just, again, so many connections from his music and, you know, that to just be a coincidence that, yo, it just so happens he did this and he sang about it too. Like, fuck, man. But speaking of, so what about you, Nut? How do you feel about this whole thing?
What I feel is, he obviously probably dated the chick, and he had some weird fantasies or some shit. Seeing
The
how
spooky bat said, "Hope his ass rots in prison. I don't care if Time Brain looks like Swiss cheese. You killed someone's kid. Go rot in prison and don't drop the soap."
Yeah. So before I got interrupted like that, dude, he fucking did it, bro. He's guilty as fuck. Come on now. It's just too much of a coincidence after coincidence. The same tattoo, the shush tattoo on his finger, the same she has. Like, come on, dude. You're on. He has Discord and everything. Yeah, they were on Discord, by the way, as well. So, I mean, What do you want me to say? He obviously did it, and super rich. He's probably like super rich because he got popular. He probably thought he can probably get away with it. Like I said, he put the body in the trunk, and they're gonna compound the Tesla. They're gonna put in the big crusher, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna go on tour. That's probably what he's thinking. I can go on tour, right? And this shit gets compound. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're making a shit ton of money off Spotify. Its music's like exploded on Spotify after all these allegations have come out.
Yeah, Spotify ain't gonna
The
take his
spooky
music
bat
down
said,
though. They gotta make
"Damn
money
it,
off it.
iPad, didn't mean to send that yet."
It's
No,
all
you
good,
good,
Spooky.
dog. You're good. Yeah, and I don't know when he dated her, but yeah, that shit was like not right.
So basically, he's both a murderer and a pedophile.
Most likely.
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, that's a twofer.
We just gotta wait until more investigation goes down and see the verdict and what's gonna happen in the future with this guy.
I just know is whatever, deals he had is just done. It's over for him. Because if there's more to it, then it's just that.
Seeing that the tours are getting canceled, that's a lot of money down the drain with Ticketmaster and all that.
A lot of money.
A lot of money down the drain.
Yep. But again, who knows? It's just one of those things we have to wait and see. But what about you, Fabian?
Yo, his shit is pretty much fucked. What else is there to be said? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. I have no sympathy for him. So, more or less, hope they fucking punish him. Hope they do better than the fucking P. Diddy shit.
I hope so too. Really do hope so.
I don't listen to his music. I don't care. It's like I don't listen to him. All I care about is like the case.
I think he also made music for Spider-Verse, I think.
Did he?
No.
Dude, I think.
Yeah, he's done music for a bunch of shit.
Oh my god, dude.
God, man. I'm not gonna lie, you met the companies. Like, it's gonna be just oof. But, what about you, Wukong?
Honestly, I didn't really hear much of what, the topic was at all, so I don't really want to say anything. I'm just gonna trust you guys with, what's been said.
Fabian, just tell him.
You like TLDR? You know David?
No.
Basically rapper or fucking musician. Turned out to be a child killer.
Right.
And they found the body in his Tesla. He mutilated the corpse as well and left a decapitated head and arm in the car.
Christ.
And he also admitted to it in his songs.
Good lord.
Yep. It reminds me of fucking Ian Watkins from fucking, what the fuck is the band called?
Lost Prophets.
Yeah, Lost Prophets, and it's like you see him like admitting the fucked up shit that he's doing, but no one is like fucking batting an eye. The police aren't doing shit, so it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? So there you go, Wukong.
Yeah, so I guess now that you're caught up to speed on that, so what do you think about it now?
I don't really have to say anything. I hope he dies.
Yep, you know what?
Simple.
You know what? Couldn't agree more with you on that.
I don't care. I don't care how it happens. As long as he dies, he dies.
Yep. agree with you 100%. I could even argue with that shit.
I just hope he goes to jail and gets justice. He knew better than that.
Life in prison.
Life in prison.
Let him rot.
Without the possibility of parole.
Yep.
The next R. Kelly, except for peeing on somebody, it's murder.
Yep. Also, what about you, Spooky? Because I know you had something to say earlier, but it kind of typed early, so I guess now if you want to go for it, go right ahead.
The Spooky Bat said, "Hope his ass rots in prison. I don't care if Time Brain looks like Swiss cheese. You killed someone's kid. Go rot in prison and don't drop the soap."
Nah, I don't think anybody wants to fuck a guy like that. I think more so they would just kill his ass, and the cops and the security, whatever, would probably
Maybe
just...
Bubba.
They'll probably look the other way and just let them do what they gotta do to him.
Maybe Bubba will come and plug his butthole full of nut.
Yeah. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Feeling romantical.
I'm feeling romantic. Yo, that scene, so good. God, man. There's a wrestler that appeared in a movie where he was actually good. Didn't kill his fucking family. But again, again, killing any kid, woman, whatever, whoever it is never justified, no matter what the mean may be. Because again, what's the point? What, you kill somebody and then what, it makes you feel better? No, it doesn't. You're just gonna feel worse. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna end up just, keep feeding into that, obsession, instinct, whatever. It's never gonna go away. To the point that, you might as well just be put down. No matter what, type of help, you ain't gonna fucking, get away or just, get out of this whole ordeal and being normal again. Once you kill somebody, that's it. It's over. You're fucked. Once you pick a life, over for you. Especially a child, man. Why a kid? And again, I'm not saying, no matter who it is, be it a kid, a pet, woman, man, even the elderly, whatever, still is not justifiable unless they're pedophiles. Because if they're pedos, then fuck them. We could do less without those guys being around anymore. When you touch a kid, it's yeah, nah, man, fucking kill his ass, fuck him. I don't know, I don't really condone that sort of thing, but when it comes to just fucking the mind of a child, physically, mentally, it's just, yeah, man, there's no saving you. It's over. Done. That's it. You're fucked.
Great. Yeah.
But again, we will definitely keep all of you updated on this whole story and see where it goes. Because there's still more that hasn't been said, and we might have to wait.
Yeah, there's definitely hot news because there's still no answer yet about what the he could be guilty, honestly. The thing's still kind of out there, although it's kind of leaning more towards he kind of probably did it route.
Yeah, of course. Again, there's probably more evidence we don't know about that could, lead up to yeah, he's done a lot. Probably more that we just don't know. But again, we'll definitely keep all of you updated on that in the near future.
I think he's guilty as shit. But yeah, there's no way to really tell until right now. Yeah, Just gotta see. It could be a coincidence, but we'll see. Like,
Yep. It's one of those things we just have to wait for.
like I did see something online where someone's like, they could have just been a random killing, and then it just so happens to have dumped it into his car. But it's like we'll have to see, because it's very fishy. You could taste the salt in the water, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. For all we know, maybe he was framed. Man, we'll never know until we see more information being provided. For now. But at the moment, this is all we have from what everyone's been saying, and we'll definitely keep you guys up to date on it. So, but if he did do it, fuck him, let him rot. Now, the next topic that we definitely need to talk about, because it's really interesting. And, you know, I think it's, again, we kind of talked about this before, and I forget if it was episode 4 or 3, about the whole voice acting thing, where, you know, despite no matter what race you may be, that you could voice whoever the hell you want, as long as you could just, you know, sound or do the role really well. Like, it don't matter if you're black, Asian, white, Spanish, whatever, just, you know, do the role really well. But, you know, I guess for some, they don't see it like that, and I guess we're going to be talking about, you know, ProZD. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know who he is, and I'm sure, you know, everybody here in, you know, Canada knows who he is. If you've seen his videos online for, you know, what he's done before getting into voice acting. Because he's done a lot of funny stuff. Yeah, the Asian fat guy, you know, who likes to do funny videos on his YouTube channel, and he likes to do like food reviews and I think unboxing videos and all that shit.
Does he wear glasses?
Yep, he wears glasses.
Chinese guy who wears glasses.
Yep.
His name's like something. His name's like something Wong.
Oh, something Wong. All right,
yes, his name is Something Wong Cho. And if you don't know who he is, he is.
No. He eat many anuta.
Oh God.
But no. But he's recently. I think a lot of you might know him, and this might come as somewhat of a surprise to some of you. And that he was apparently in the recently, it came out this year, K-pop Demon Hunters. It's ironic too, because we talked about that in like, what was it, like episode 2?
Oh yeah.
I think it was episode 3. Yeah, it was episode 3 we talked about it, and he was one of these Soulja Boys. So yeah, it's funny.
He's the manager, dude. Yeah.
No. It was the other comedian Asian guy who was Bobby.
Oh.
The spooky bat said, I thought his name was Holy Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely that.
Holy shit.
Again, this guy has voiced a lot of characters, going from cartoons, like I think he was in Lackadaisy, Big Top Burger, and he was also in the video game Yakuza. So much more. Like, so much more.
He was in God of War. He voiced the fucking squirrel.
Yep, that too. Like, bro is known throughout video games, anime, cartoons, online videos.
He did it all, bro. He did it all. He was even in the Meat and Fuck game as a voice actor.
Wait, he was?
He was a Meat and Fuck Steve.
Yo, no fucking way he was.
Yeah, his name. I'm serious. He was It was when they added voices to the game, and his name was like Hong Hung. Yeah, it was pretty intense, bro.
I think a real squirrel should voice a squirrel character, lol.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of you are probably confused right now, like, wait, so what? You have to talk about him? Well, I mean, he's apparently one of those voice actors that, you know, kind of have the whole mindset of like, oh, like, depending on what character you're voicing, it should be...
He fucking Peter Dinklaged himself.
Essentially, yeah. He was like...
Yeah,
he's
I heard about that.
Asian people should only be voicing Asian people. That's it. Like, what, bro? Like, huh?
It was more... He basically said, ethnic race. If you're a white person, you shouldn't be voicing a black character in anime or video games ever. And you should voice your own race.
you know, I don't understand that mentality and mindset, because it's like, wait a minute, if you think that that particular race should be voicing their own race, doesn't that kind of make it a bit more racist? If you think about it in that way.
Also,
Yes,
getting
it does.
roles
Literally,
changed
yes.
like that. Yeah. Also, getting like voice roles is gonna be like hard as hell, even worse now. Cause, well, I'm a black guy. I'm gonna voice a character for an anime. Well, I don't see many black people in this anime. Well,
You're really
I'm-
segregating yourself.
Said,
yeah.
but didn't a black voice actor voiced or Asian character Samurai Jack?
Okay,
Yeah,
and it's
Phil
fine.
Lamar.
I don't care. You can voice
Yeah,
whatever the
you
fuck
know.
you want. Phil Lamar does Jack's
Amazing
voice
actor, by the
amazingly. You
way.
couldn't
Love
even
him as,
you couldn't
like-
even tell he was black.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. Like, yo, Bron understands. Like, again, you would have never known that he was voiced by a black man if we didn't tell you this shit. And you know
Unless
what?
you knew it was Phil. Because Phil Lamar is so good of a voice as a voice actor, he has so much fucking range. You can't
Yep.
tell it's him half the time.
Yep. Exactly.
Fun fact: he was also in Pulp Fiction as the guy who gets shot in the back of the car.
Yep. Again, bro is talented. He's amazing. Great actor, voice actor.
He's
Love
actually
him.
probably my favorite voice actor. Like, I
Yep.
shit you not.
Next to Billy West, that I love him so much. Like, love them both. Like, again, talented guys. And yet nobody gave two shits about him voicing another, like, character that's not even his own race. Like, again, it don't matter who you voice. Just do the part well and you're good. That's the whole point of voice acting. You know, you're just acting. Like, is it so hard for people to comprehend that? Like, again, like, and the thing is, too, he's now receiving backlash because he's a hypocrite for the fact that, you know, he talked about that, complained about it, but now he's voicing a white character even though he's Asian. So it's
Yeah, 'cause
like,
he's a hypocrite.
and
Yeah.
everybody's looking, I'm like, wait, bro, why are you voicing this white character? You're Asian. You shouldn't be doing it. Didn't you say yourself that you should only be voicing particular roles depending on what race you are? And now you're over here doing
For
this?
thee, but not for me, bro. Like, you have to voice this character. I can voice
Yeah.
whoever I want, but
You have to suffer,
voice
not
this
me.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, his fucking, you know, views, his mindset is just really just bad. And also, he's a hypocrite. But again, we already knew that, but my point still stands about this whole ordeal of, like, you should not have to be restricted just because of your race. You should be able to voice whoever you want. It don't matter. You could voice a fucking robot, a toaster. Like, again, if you're white and you want to voice a black character, go for it. I mean, if a black man wants to voice, like, I don't know, a fucking Puerto Rican, then he can. Just sound like a Puerto Rican. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Like, it's not an issue. Just sound the part and you're good. I mean, yo,
I won't fucking know. I'm too busy watching your character get destroyed by, like, in a fight scene. I don't, you know.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know
what I
who the fuck
mean.
you are.
You know, ironic too, and I'm gonna say this, Roger Craig Smith, he's a great voice actor, and he voiced that one Jamaican guy in an episode of Regular Show. You know, the one with the apple fritters? And nobody said shit
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. No one
And-
cared. They liked the character. It was,
Because, again, he sounds
Great.
the part. And nobody fucking gave a shit. And it should be the same for, like, you know, him and everybody else. I mean, I'm still kind of, like, pissed off at the fact that, you know, Mike, you know, Henry, you know, the guy who voiced Cleveland, Family Guy, decided to just be like, oh, I'm not going to voice this character because I'm not black. Oh, who cares? You did so well. And, you know, they got somebody else that kind of sound close to him, and
The whole
No,
Abu thing with Simpsons.
yeah.
oh, the Boo thing? Dude. What's fucked up is after that.
We all hate Indians.
Everybody hates Indians now. Apu was Apu was like the last line of defense from
I
stereotypes,
still
dude.
don't understand that too. Because
He was the last line,
Yo,
bro, and it's like it's too
Apu.
late now.
like, I get it. I know he's like, oh, I'm the stereotype, I wanna get the 7-Eleven and all that, but he was such a good character. It wasn't just the fact that he was just a stereotype. Like, bro was
There's
probably
multiple episodes where he's like the side character, and he's always good. There's not a single episode where he's like malicious or evil.
Yeah.
He's a morally good character in that entire show. Arguably one of the best morally good characters in that show.
More than Homer himself.
He's a little bit sly. He like jokes with you, but he never once does anything evil in that entire show.
Yep, that's what I mean. Like, I think he doesn't he have like a and also, not to mention, he's married. He's living a successful career. He, he has a really good business, and he's, helped out around the neighborhood, being just not only providing good snacks, but also being like a good friend to people, especially Homer himself. Like, again,
Hot Diggity Demon did an entire video about it where he was like, why'd we get rid of this character? He's a god tier character of his depiction of Hindu people. And then just because, God forbid, we have depictions of Hindu people that are a bit stereotypical, we just suddenly need to remove it. And now we can't do any stereotypes of any characters anymore.
no, that's what I mean, man.
Because it's too insensitive.
Like, how did people get offended by him? When he was such a good representation of their people. Like, at least he wasn't like fucking Homer, fat white guy who doesn't give a fuck about his kids.
Yeah, like the whole theming of The Simpsons is like, you don't want to be like The Simpsons.
Yeah, and again, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shit on Homer saying the bad character. He has his moments where he could be a good father, but fucked up so many times and so many episodes, it's not even funny. But
he's just like the archetypical dumb dad, and they just they don't move out of that. They just keep him like that because they literally Flanderize all the characters. I mean, that's literally where the saying comes from. Is because of Simpsons,
Again, I feel like there's rarely a lot of characters on that show that are, good. And the only ones I've seen so far...
Sideshow Bob's really good.
Yep, and I guess on occasions, Ned is really good, too. I mean, you gotta love him. And...
honestly, Simpsons is really good when there's one-off characters. Not to go off on a Simpsons tangent here, but there's a lot of good episodes where it's just a one-off character, and then that character never returns. The Michael Jackson episode is one of the best episodes ever, and that character will never show back up. They don't need that character ever again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard it's because of the fact he wanted to be, because he loved the cartoon. And he even did I think background vocal too for the Do the Bartman thing.
That's literally I believe he did all the voicing for the songs, but then they got an impersonator to do the voice acting for him.
For the one episode, the Lisa, it's your birthday, happy birthday, that one.
Fucking the episode with Frank Grimes in it, Homer's enemy, god tier episode. We'll never see Frank Grimes again. He'll never show back up. Besides the fact that he's morally antithesis of Homer.
Yep.
Maybe the guy kills himself. The dude in the glasses, if I remember.
That jaded business dude with the black tie and glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Oh god, yeah. I felt bad for him, dude.
That dude's he's just morally black-pilled. He's just so resentful towards Homer, where he's just how. You're a fucking retard. You come to work and you ruin everything for everybody else, and I have to pick up your slack. And how are you happy about it? I'm smart and miserable. And then it just clicks with his head. He's ignorance is bliss. Homer's a fucking retard, and that's probably for the best because he's happy. And it clicks in Frank's head. He's like I'm fucked. I'm not the bad. I'm the bad person here, not Homer.
Yeah, it was a really dark episode. Because you just feel bad for him. He's, and mind you too, he busts his ass and works hard to, you know, like prove that he's better than Homer, that he could actually do his job really well, but people still fucking love Homer more, regardless. He gets all this praise and he's just a fucking bald ass idiot. Again, I still love Homer, but the shit he says is true. So many times where he's fucked up. Also, yo, was good, Juan, by the way. Mr. Ick369 to be here with us. Episode in the
Get your
podcast.
ass over here.
Yeah.
Get your ass over here, Ick. No,
like
no
you're-
fucking excuses. No playing peek. Get your ass over here.
Yeah, whatever other game you're playing, you could get
The
in here and
spooky
join
bat
us.
said, "Lol."
Says, I'm not gonna join.
Yeah, lol, icky dicky.
Yeah. Need to come in. Yo, we're gonna treat you like a special guest. Just coming in. Yeah, so what if it's too much people, Juan? So what?
There's always too many people.
True, but, you know, in this case, you know, since we don't have Succubus in the
It's a
episode.
story of too many people.
Yeah, there's some members that are not here right now with us, but still, though, I think you could join in. Wouldn't hurt. But, you know, again, it's up to you.
We're not gonna force you.
You know, we just come in, you know, we just, you know, drag you down here, you know, get the chain, get the taser, this shit started. No, but it's all good though. But, oh, you're not even, oh, you're not home. All right. Look at the taser one. But again, I
Crash
guess
the car and then run back home. Do it now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, we got you. We understand. But let's see. To get back on topic, it's sad. The whole voice acting thing is just stupid for people to act a particular way. You know, to get just like all like uptight about the whole fact that it's like you're not the character or so. No sense to me. Is like why should that matter to you? Like, why should it matter that because this guy isn't like black, like the character he is voicing?
Stupid of a logic too. It's like, should we yell at fucking Chris Sabat for voicing Goku? It's like you're not a real Saiyan. You can't voice him.
You're not Asian. You can't voice Goku.
Yeah, like yo.
You're white, bro. No.
Yeah, like at this point too, it's like every voice actor, which mind you, being white and black, who has voiced so many anime characters throughout the years, meaning that I guess didn't have an English dub at all then for anime, period. Because it's like,
I think people use subs so much.
Yep. Because at this point we might as well just do subs. But at this point I think it's for the best because there can be. I mean, I know this is its own topic, but sometimes. Dubs for anime could be here and there. And the original
a lot of time they're
dub.
not the best.
Yeah. So it's like its own episode we could definitely talk about. I wouldn't mind doing just an entire anime episode for Cat in the Dip.
Write it down. Put
Yep.
it on the short list.
Yep, because I know hopefully in the next episode we're definitely going to be talking about locale shit. Just to let everybody know right now, watching and listening, that we definitely will do the next episode talking about particular locales. It's going to be a good one. But no, for now, we're going to be talking about what we're going to be saying this episode. But again, like I said, I think it's still kind of dumb to even, feel like, if you're not Japanese, flag voicing particular character that's not your race, then you shouldn't, because that just sound more racist and it's more idiotically dumb. And another thing too about that is just it just limits what characters and roles you can get when it comes to voice acting. Like, look, I get it. When it comes to acting itself, it makes sense why you get a particular guy who that race would be character. Like, say the character is black, then black man be him in a show or a movie. Not like you're gonna have a white man do fucking blackface. Come on. But, you know, when it comes to voice acting, that's different. Like, who cares? Nobody's gonna look. They're just gonna care about the character and the voice coming from the character. That's it. They're not gonna care, like, who voices. Is he does it right? He does the role really well. Like, he just aces that shit, then it's all good. Because, again, like I said, movies and shows, completely different compared to, like, you know, like a cartoon or an anime. But, again, bro kind of had it coming, decided to say that, and now we don't know what'll happen to him.
That shit happened to him too. Like, he wanted to do a voice role, but his agent was like, well, you're kind of Asian, so no.
Yeah. And again, that's what I mean. You're limited if that were the case.
Exactly.
Like, what roles are you gonna get besides being an Asian man? It's kind of sad.
Same thing that Peter Dinklage did a couple years ago. They wanted to cast him in the Snow White movie, that stupid Snow White Dwarves movie, and he went, "Oh, this is a little bit offensive that you aren't getting dwarves to play it. This is mean." And then now he bitches and whines that he can't find any fucking roles because he fucking brought the glass ceiling down upon himself. It's like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You were voicing the fucking Destiny Ghost, and then you left because they weren't fucking paying you enough.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had to spend. He wanted a lot of money.
He voiced the Ghost the whole first year of that game. All three of the first two expansions, that whole first year, and then he left because Bungie said Bungie wasn't going to pay him enough for the voice, so they replaced and redubbed everything that he did with Nolan North.
Damn, that is just funny, and also kind of like bad for him to do that because it's like
Eddie too. Like you were doing pretty good, bro. Like a lot of people would have been pretty fucking jealous to be in your position, and you just fucked yourself over.
Yeah, seriously. Like, bro got really greedy. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. You want to get paid more, but you have all that money anyways. Who cares?
That's not getting you paid more.
Yeah, that's, you know, just do the role. Just be happy that you got the chance to voice somebody. Not a lot of people could be lucky.
See how far Destiny got over the years? He could have just kept voicing and made money from Destiny shit.
Yeah.
On the side. He could have done this shit on the side and then done roles for movies.
That's what I
would have been
mean.
fine.
Literally come in, do some roles for this expansion pack we have going down the line. It's like, oh shit, really? How long? Well, it's gonna take an hour. Alright, sweet.
Yeah, it's just the hypocrisy when it comes to particular actors and voice actors too that say shit like this. Because it's like, you know, you kind of screw yourself over a tad bit, or I wouldn't say even a tad bit, just a lot, when you do shit like this.
I kind of wanted to be a voice actor when I was younger. I did a lot of the training for it when I was in like late middle school, early high school, before I just like kind of changed my mind. I still get a lot of people saying like I have like a radio voice, or I should do like radio or something. But I've always wanted to use my voice and stuff. I mean, yeah, that is true, but this is your podcast, not mine. I'm just a guest.
Yeah. Or maybe one day, Bond, you could do another podcast. We'll have to.
I've kind of always just seen myself as wanting to stay under the radar in life. I don't think being popular is a thing I want to be.
Ah, man, we just do this for the sake of just talking about stuff like anything.
That's why I like how we don't really give a shit. We're just kind of shooting the shit, just putting our opinion out there.
Yeah, just having fun with it. We don't give a shit. Like, we could talk about anything. If you wanted to just be like, yo, fuck all the topics here, we could just talk about games, anime, whatever we could. But, you know, again, it's just interesting to talk about most of the stuff and getting our opinions on it. But again, that's what makes it fun. Well, I enjoy it. That's why I'm still doing it. because it's just fun.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Like, I don't mind doing it. Like, I will continue this shit until it's like episode 50, 100, which, yo, it'd be really crazy if we've gotten to that point. You know, right now we've gotten at least 5 episodes in so far. Which is not bad.
The spooky bat said, I know, right?
But, so Mon, how do you feel about the ProZD?
Yeah, again, it's kind of just like shooting yourself in the foot. Like, it's very much just you think you're morally grandstanding, but at the end of the day, you're just undermining not only yourself, but you're the profession that you're in. Like, you're dragging it down for everybody in the sake of this idea of social progress. Like, you're killing yourself for the idea of this social progress. It's just dumb. Like, just take the fucking role and just do it, and just be good at doing it, and no one will care. And the thing is if I had to say, like, I think he did this because he thinks he's not good. He thinks that dragging the ceiling down and having having only white people being only able to voice white characters. It's just like, well, there's a predominantly a large amount of white characters and white people. So it's like most of the industry is just not going to be filled with that anyways. So if you're a black man, like if Nut wanted to start voice acting, he's fucked, because how many black characters are there? Well, there's 1 black character, 10 white characters, so there's just him.
Like, yeah, I agree. It's like I'm gonna have to like find roles in like video games and shit, and that's gonna be niche too. Like, I mean,
it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, like maybe I might find the 1 black guy, and it's like, nah, we actually hired somebody, and I'm new, right? I'm a new person. I want to voice a character. Well, the good roles are gone because, well, you're black, dude. You can't be voicing this guy. You can't voice this dude. We already got a big name for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, that fucking sad.
Just fucking like dude's over. Like, get the fuck out.
Again, like I share a lot of personal passion in the whole like voice acting thing, and it's just like, yeah, like the guy who just said it in the comments, like, just don't moral police. Just do your fucking job. It's that simple.
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of, what about you, Nut?
What about all this voice actor shit he did, and like trying to? I feel like he's just trying to he's trying to gatekeep it for his homies. Honestly, the rules for thee, but not for me type shit. It's annoying.
You want to know why he did this? It's like the rules for thee, not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, after saying all this new and all this shit, and he's voicing the character for a pilot by I think Glitch Text. Bless you. Oh my god, that was fucking loud. He's voicing this white character in Glitch Tech. Forgot the name of the new short or the new pilot. But I don't know, man.
The Knights of Sidonia show.
Yeah.
Pilot. Yeah.
It's alright. It's not my cup of tea. It looks okay.
I mean, again, I don't know why the fuck they would just get to them. That, you know, this will just so many like opportunity to voice so many good characters that you could have voiced if it weren't for the fact that you decided to do shit like this. And now it's like he's just gonna be limited to just voicing characters. Like, oh, if you're not Asian, then sorry. It's like, oh, he's white. I mean, oh, I could do that. I know. Like, nope. Sorry, you're not white. You're Asian. Get out of here. Go. Go. But
you want to voice a barbarian? Well, the barbarian's kind of not Asian or black, so you're gonna have to voice someone else.
That's stupid. Like a rule mindset that I will never understand. Comes to that, know, because it's like, I feel like anybody should voice whoever they want. You want to voice a dog, go for it. You want to voice a robot, or again, voice like another, like, you know, person of a different race, then for it. Do whatever you want. If you want to voice a woman wants to voice a man, little boy, whatever, then you could. As long as you could sound like that character that you're supposed to sound like. Again, you also get paid to do this, so it's great.
Forget that in ancient, like, theater, they wouldn't even allow, like Victorian, you know, theater, kabuki plays in Japan, they wouldn't even let women on the stage. So if you were a woman character, that was a guy playing a woman character. So
Yep.
there's not like this whole thing going on where you want to play this progressive game. It's like, do you want to play that back all the way back then? Like, do you want to be the historically accurate then? Like, there's just this whole moral ballpark with it. It's like we're not getting into it. Like, you're just undermining yourself getting into it.
Yep, that's what I mean. Also agree with you on that shit too, Red, by the way. But again, like, you know, who cares of the day? Just voice whoever you want. Let a man voice a woman. If you want to sound like a Italian mom, then do it. Because again, that's the whole point of voice acting. They just voice sound like the character you're supposed to sound. You know, you don't have to worry about like being, I need to be a woman in order to voice a. Who cares? Sound like them. Then if you do well, you continue.
Dude
to
voices
work
a
with
woman
these
in
guys.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, like Linda and like Tina. They're
That's their girlfriend.
like they're
Yeah,
both
Dr.
voiced.
Even if
Yeah, it's same
even
with
if
her too.
Even if it's Randy Pitchford's Grease creation.
Like, I'm sorry, darling. Like, again, all voiced by men. Nobody gave a shit because it's like, oh, it's funny. And there's some, like, you know, boys and, like, guys that are voiced by women, and we didn't give a shit if it's not done by a man.
Goku's Japanese voice actor is literally a
There's
grand.
literally a grandma, and
Yeah.
also most little boy characters are basically voiced by a woman.
Bart is voiced by Tara Strong.
Bart is voiced by, I forgot, like her VA.
No.
Strong.
No. Bart
No,
from The
Bart's-
Simpsons is voiced by Nick Cartwright, I think.
Not Tara. My bad.
Tara is actually no. It's funny you mentioned her because she voices Timmy, the Fairly Odd Parents. So yeah, again, another good point of like you know, a voice actress who voices a particular character that is not a little girl or a man or a woman, whatever. Like nobody gave a shit. Because again, the whole point is to voice act. Like nobody
The
gives a
Spooky
shit.
Bat said, she voices Terrence Mack's older brother from Foster's Home.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
forget. What was I gonna say? It's a certain. Fuck, I already forgot what the fuck I was gonna mention.
Oh, what do you mean?
Sorry. I'm trying to think of a show and I was gonna bring up.
Again, like I
Where,
said,
oh yeah, Frieza. The OG voice of Frieza was a chick in the ocean in the Funimation.
yeah, you're
during early Funimation was a chick.
Yep, that's true too. And nobody cared or gave a crap because it did it really well. And you know, that's what matters. Is just doing the role really well and sounding like, you know, the character, giving them that voice. And again, so many boys voiced by women. And you'd be lucky if they were actually voiced by kids, but half the time it's women. And nobody cared. People still enjoyed it because they did the role really well. They continued to voice that character for as long as they could until, you know, I don't know, they decide to do reboots of shows or games. you know, they'll replace them with new VAs, which is usually how it is in America. And Japan, it ain't like that. Yo, they keep the original VA for those characters. That's one entire thing that we definitely need to talk about in another episode. But again, like I said,
Talk about that in the anime episode.
oh my god, yeah, that's right. We could be great. Again,
A
I
lot
don't
of
know.
stuff we saw this week too.
Oh god, so many things that I can't wait to talk about. It's gonna be good. Can't wait. I'm looking forward
should I
to
bring up the
episode
news?
6.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what news?
I might as
Some
well-
game news. Real
I mean, if
quick.
you want to
I'm
go
not-
for it, then go right ahead, Nut.
But
Oh,
before we do that,
alright.
I'm gonna give my thoughts on fucking ProZD.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, yeah, my
Spooky and
bad.
Wukong, and then you could talk about it and bring it in.
Hell yeah.
Or go right ahead, Fady.
So more or less, the sad thing is, I used to like his content. I thought I was like, man, this guy is pretty, you know, funny. And then I see his Twitter, I'm like, ah, damn it, he's one of those. So it's like where you can like the content, but the person himself is kind of sad sack of shit, and that makes me wonder. And I'll give you this kind of question: can you separate the art from the artist, or is there a line where the you know,
If the artist stays separate from their work and they don't retaliate, then yeah, that's totally a thing. But with his case, he makes it a part of his work. He doesn't separate himself from it.
Yeah.
like his YouTube content, I mean. When he's doing like those
But
skits.
he makes his YouTube content blatantly around I am Ching Chong.
Yeah, that's true. So more or less, I guess we can't separate the art from the artist. This way.
Look. I think in some situation where it could be the case, but sometimes there's just some artists that are just so stubborn like that they would refuse to allow you to separate the art from. So it's like
And this guy clearly is on that boat, seeing as he wants to only have people voice their own race.
which is really kind of close-minded. Like,
Literally wants to segregate himself.
yeah, again, I mean, like Red said in the chat, like, yo, outdated mindset completely, and I 100% agree on that. But, yeah, what about you, Wukong?
I mean, yeah, it's just what you would really expect. It's fucking stupid. Because, you know, obviously when people voice act, you don't see their face in the first place.
Yep.
But even if you did, why should people really care? You know, you're not there to, like, physically act. You're there to voice a animated character that can look any way, like, you know, any way they were designed for. And again, it's always I hate this, like, double standard argument, you know, because people will always say, oh, people of a certain race should be only, like, voice these, you know, types of characters, even though they're free to just do whatever the fuck they want and essentially just be a hypocrite. And I feel like my, I guess, opinion when it comes to that is, who the fuck cares? If you're a talented actor, voice actor, then, you know, you deserve work. That's why, I mean, that's how Phil Lamar became Samurai Jack in the first place.
Yep.
Or better yet, like how...
and he became SpongeBob.
Exactly.
And Spyro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As we just mentioned Samurai Jack and Phil Lamar, Tom Kenny voices like 5 fucking characters in Samurai Jack, and you can't even tell it's him.
Exactly.
Unless you really, truly are a fan of him, that you might
Tom-
recognize. But again, right.
Tom Kenny also voiced a black character in Mission Hill.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The kid.
Yeah.
I love his voice too. Him and Phil Lamar are goated, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell, fucking, what's his name? Like, Keith David. You know, also voices, like, different kinds of characters. He voices a fucking furry dog creature in that shitty-ass fucking Has-Been Hotel cartoon.
And he likes it.
Yeah, because he enjoys it. He actually is a damn good actor.
He got to sing. He's like, fuck it, I get to sing. Fuck with these like furry people, whatever the fuck. I don't care.
I think he voiced the king in Amphibia too.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah,
let's not forget my
love
favorite
that
role,
voice.
fucking
I love his
Spawn.
role in that.
I need to watch Amphibia. I never watched it.
You
at
should.
all.
It's a good cartoon.
Alright.
Gravity Fallsy,
Alright. I'll give it a shot.
but in like not really like a mystery way, in just like a goofy way.
Out of it. Again, that's what I mean. That's what's great about voice acting. You can just voice whoever you want. As long as you could do that role well, and it's like I hate some DAs too. Like, you shouldn't be thinking like that, man. Like, yo, just be happy you're able to voice a character at all. That you're given that role. Like, oh, you actually sound like how I imagined the character to sound like. So, I'm happy about that. So, I can't wait. Oh no. Weird to me. But, what about you, Spooky? Alright, there's Spooky.
Type it.
The spooky bat said, "Yo lol."
Yeah, so how do you feel about the whole ProZD thing?
I think people should voice whoever they want.
That's what I mean. I just think it's such a
Blast.
closed mindset to have that you can only voice those particular like people unless you're a particular race. Like if I'm Asian, characters, that's it. Which is just really, really, if again, racist. It's like, damn, I guess you can't voice a squirrel because you're not a fucking squirrel. Or, oh, you're not a robot, you can't voice a robot. It's just really dumb. Just voice whoever you want. That's it. Have fun. Let a black man voice a Japanese, Chinese, Korean, whoever. Just do the part really well. You're good. Golden.
Let Wukong become a Chinese man. Let him fulfill his dreams.
Yep. Just have fun with it. That's it.
You want to voice the Mandarin from voice the Mandarin from Iron Man? Well, you're not Mandarin, so you can't do that, dude.
¿Qué le dieron, mi amor? ¿Qué le dieron hoy?
So, god damn it.
Mucha pico.
I was gonna serve Iron Man the suck at the chicken.
Well, good luck, Jack Black. I'm not explaining the context of that joke. Why I called Wukong Jack Black.
I guess before we move on to the other topic, so what was it you wanted to talk about, Nut?
Okay. Oh yeah. So there's game news. If you don't know, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is getting a sequel.
Oh yeah,
called
that's right. We were gonna
Cyberpunk.
talk about that. Yo, let's go in on that.
All right. So apparently it's going to be a prequel to Bomb Rush. It's going to now implement multiplayer and maybe
Yes.
some more competitive in-game stuff. The music, I only heard one track from it, but it sounds baller. The trailer hits you with a bunch of stuff. You're going to be doing like wall riding, even more. Like a lot of cool new mechanics are probably going to be introduced. They're implementing multiplayer because Bomb Rush Cyberpunk didn't have multiplayer. The only way you can play multiplayer is if you got mods to do that and dedicated servers, which you can, download that. But honestly, I'm just hyped for it. Like,
Clearly, the devs were just like, okay, fine, we'll do the fucking mods.
literally, they should have done that before, but now they're doing it for real. Because modders made this game like live for a long time, and they They have more models, more characters you can play as. Like you can play as MF Doom in this game, and like Dante,
which is great.
many other things.
Again,
Oh man,
yo, that game is just so good. Just again, another thing we
It's
could
fun.
talk about so much is just about. But again, this game in particular is great. I'm glad
double A studio, bro, and they're killing it. I mean it. They're
Yup,
really doing
Team
good. If you ever
Reptile
play
doing
Lethal
great.
League Blaze, get some friends to play that. That's fun too.
Yep, that's what I mean. Like, yo, why isn't Sega doing this shit? Like, they have the rights to their own IP of Jet Set Radio, or Future, I guess, the sequel. But again, you have the rights, and yet you don't do shit with it. And then when somebody decides, look, they ain't gonna do it, I'll do it myself, man. They do, and they do it really well. Y'all come in and be like, I know you guys wanted this, but we didn't know if you truly wanted it. And it's like, yeah, no fucking shit. We want another
We're
Jet
playing
Set.
this. Yeah. People will play this. People will play Jet Set Radio. People will play Golden Axe. People
Streets
still
of
play beat 'em up
Rage.
games.
And
People
Crazy
will play Streets
Taxi,
of Rage.
Fuck yeah, people still play.
Nights,
Fuck yeah, people
Coming
still play beat 'em up
Amigos,
games.
Space
That-
Channel
That
5.
TMNT game just came out. That was really good.
Oh yeah, the TMNT. Yeah, that was great, and they're still doing content for it. You can play as like Karai and all that.
Yeah.
What I mean, there's always like
You
an
can play
audience for
Shredder
these
now on
games.
there now. So
wait.
yeah,
Wait, really?
I think I'm not 100% confirmed because it's been a while since I played that game.
But again, that's what I mean. Like, there's always an audience for people like this that want to play these games. I mean, there's people out there that probably want another Knights or Billy Hatcher, or I guess Capcom.
I would literally go mask off terrorist like Ted Kaczynski for Billy Hatcher too. I like if they were like, you have to kill a CEO for this game. I would name one.
He comes back, but he's like an old dude, like some Metal Gear Solid shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Or Castlevania too. I mean, we have Bloodstained now for that, and we haven't seen a game in that series for years. Not counting that shit on iPhone.
Yeah, I'm like, and like Castlevania, I mean, is popular because of the Netflix series, even though, after season 1, it all went to shit, but still.
And like I said, so many games that could return, and we also, I think we talked about this in the last episode, with Twisted Metal, how that shit should definitely return back. But
It
again,
should, I mean, damn.
For sure.
Parappa, Ape Escape, Patapon, Loco Roco, Gravity Rush, so many games that deserve sequels to be concluded and never will. It's just really sad because these companies are like, oh, we just want to make the same shit instead of trying to do new things or bring back old IPs to at least properly conclude them. So at least the story's done. It's like, all right, we won't continue this because we really don't have much to do left with the IP. That's okay, but at least we ended the story, so everybody's satisfied and content.
Like Blood Rain.
Yeah, what I mean.
They've made a game in that in decades because they finished it. They're like, that's it, we're good. You saw her titties enough, you're good.
Yeah. So again, like I said, so many good games, IPs that should return back. Like Star Fox, F-Zero, Golden Sun, Elite Beat Agents. So many, man. So many. Never will. Because Nintendo's like Super Mario, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, Splatoon.
$80, please.
Again, I get it. I understand. You love those IPs, but come on, y'all could do more, man. You already make enough money. Just bring those games back every once in a while. That's all you gotta do. Simple as that.
You're never getting another F-Zero. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot the big deal about that, but the GBA game didn't sell on the
I want
The
a
anime
GameCube.
flopped too, so they're like, yeah, fuck.
They undersold the game and they didn't advertise the anime.
Yeah. Like, what were they expecting? But again, like I said, at least there's some indie devs out there, some studios that are willing to at least continue
Good shit.
the spirit alive of said game or IP in their own like way, which is great. Again, there's so many good games, and mind you, it's not just only Team Reptile with Bomb Rush, but you know, you got like Anton Blast, which is like a combination of like Crash and Wario Land, which is great. Mind you, go play that shit. Now, recently too, with I think what was it, like Game Charge? I think that's the game studio that worked on the Kickstarter right now for, I think it was Star Garden, that I think I showed you guys. But yeah, that one is like a combination of like Kirby Air Ride and like, you know, the Chow Garden or Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and it looks really good, and people are giving that fucking game so much money. Like, yo, it's reached to the point that it's like close to 200,000 like crowdfunding, and I think it might get more. But again, like I said, there is an audience for these games, and you know, companies need that shit. Like, I get it. I know it's like, oh, it didn't sell as well compared to like for Nintendo, it's like Mario, but come on, you know that if somebody else is gonna just be like, yo, we'll make a spiritual successor to your game, you know what I mean? Because if you do it, we'll do it. It will, and they'll probably make money, and they'll get that money that you could have gotten if you just went. All right, well, we'll give it a chance. We'll bring it back, but they won't. That's the thing that I get frustrated by. Don't give these chance. Like, look, if you don't take the risk and just give it a chance to at least make another game, you'll never know. Because, I mean, you gotta respect that game. We're just starting, and I mean, video games weren't as mainstream compared to now. So you gotta remember, not everything was gonna sell well back in the day. But now, like, you could practically sell any type of game to anybody, and that shit will do well. As long as people are on board with that shit. And it's easy to market your game towards anybody. But again, case in point, that's why, again, Bomb Rush did so well, because people wanted another Jet Set, and, you know, they'll continue that. And even though now Sega is technically bringing it back, I mean, it's gonna be a while until we see, like, another game, or see, I don't know, the sequel, reboot, whatever the hell they're working on for it, but...
Too late in my opinion now,
It
though.
is way too late. They sat on it too long. Because after Future, because it was owned by, I think, Microsoft, because it was on the Xbox, the OG
yeah, was it
Xbox,
exclusive?
as a launch title. Yeah. And it didn't make as much money because no one liked Xbox, you know, when it first released, like, at all. Like, people liked it, but it was no PS2. It was far from being a PS2.
Oh, yeah.
Until, like, exclusives like Halo and whatnot.
That's like another game that I known that was exclusive to PlayStation at that time. It was Oddworld, and they brought the third game onto Xbox. Clearly, even though it's been on PlayStation for years, and people were like
they
pissed
ported
off.
Stranger's Wrath onto the Xbox, which is the stupidest idea they ever did. That killed their entire franchise. So it's changing fucking console.
Yep, it's like you could have done multi-platform. You could have brought that shit over to PlayStation. Like, I get it. It's like, oh, you know, the hardware was, you know, great at the time, but it's like, come on, guys. I mean, now they've just been doing reboots at the moment, and you know, hopefully we'll see them make a TV show for it. But again, like I said, that's my comes to the, like, you know, studios or companies, like, you know, just be exclusive to that console. Get multi-platform, everybody can enjoy it. It's not just stuck on there, because, yo, look at Metal Gear Solid 4. That shit's been stuck on PlayStation 3
I was
for
literally just about to
years.
say that, bro. You literally can't play that on anything now.
See what I mean?
And it's literally the biggest game. It's the conclusion of, like, Solid Snake's, like, story, too.
And it's stuck on there until eventually we see like a fucking collection, like Volume 2. Hopefully, when they actually release that shit and actually, you know, make it multi-platform now, finally, get over to Steam and PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, like 2, and, you know, Xbox Series X, S, whatever. But nope, it's stuck on PlayStation. Unless you do emulation, like, you know, could be a little like wonky at times when it comes to particular game.
It's very wonky with the MGS4 game on emulation too, because that game constantly is doing background checks to make sure you're actually playing it on the console. Like if you don't have a computer with the exact specifics of that PS3 you're playing that the game needs, it's like you're doing something weird and we're not letting you play the game now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because this is Kojima we're talking about here. He's that much of an autist.
You know, I love the games.
You play
all the IP.
You will play my game on the console it God intended to play it on.
You get the PlayStation 3. It may be $1,000 to obtain, but it'd be worth it to play my game. To play Old Snake.
I remember getting that game like the week it came out, and my friend looked at the cover and went, "Why the fuck is Snake so old? I'm not playing old, retard, wrinkly, bald Snake."
Yeah, I know there was this whole reason why they explained it on about the whole apparently because again
I know why. My friend never played it, so he just sees old Snake and he's like, "This is Snake from 1?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's same Snake from 1." And he's like, "I'm not playing old, wrinkly, bald."
Like, yo, what happened to Snake, bro? Like, yeah, man, like he looks like he could be like, my grandpa.
That line that like Meryl says like halfway in the game where she's like, "Damn, why the fuck are you so old now?"
It's cause war changes. The fuck you mean?
I'm technically in
Not
my late
much.
40s.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Like, yo, again, I love Kojima and his games. You know, like Zone of the Enders and like Snatcher and Police Knots and all these other fucking games. Now, I guess, you know, to some extent, you know, a little bit of Death Stranding. Alright game. But again, like, to do that shit.
Utopia Amazon Simulator, yeah.
Like Norman Reedus holding the fetus.
Probably walking around simulator. You just happen to be delivering mail.
Yep.
Don't kill nobody. That's all I know. You don't kill nobody in that game.
You kill people. You kill the BTs.
What if they blow up and kill us all, though?
That's exactly what they do.
No.
Gotta be careful, don't get robbed. Don't get your package taken.
Steal my Amazon drones, bro. Ain't right.
Yeah, they coming. They're coming for you.
The spooky bat said, "Lol."
Again, you know, I appreciate all these games that have been made over the years, but they need to stop that shit. I mean, at least, again, like I said, you don't see Bomb Rush doing that shit. Like, they know that going multi-platform is the best thing to do because you earn so much money. Unless you're starting out at first, where it's like you kind of have no choice but to, you know, release that platform at the moment. Like, you know, say for example, you know, indie, it's like fine. No, you got to earn a little money first and build up to release it on other platforms, and that's okay. But if
what about Bomb Rush? It got released on PC. Then I think a year later it was on the Switch and other consoles.
Like on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So it's all good, you know. It's like, see, at least they released it on other like platforms. That's great. But if you're like, again, Capcom, Konami, Square Enix, there's no excuse for that shit. You have the money to do it, just do it. At least now with Kingdom Hearts, they don't do that shit anymore. Because before
it takes them 8 years to make a game.
I have no fucking idea with that shit, I swear.
It also doesn't help Nomura's treating it like his cucked child that got rejected from art school for being too smart and now he's just throwing a temper tantrum that versus 13 doesn't exist. It got turned into 15. So he's like, fine, I'm taking my idea and I'm turning Kingdom Hearts into versus 13. And it's just like, dude, don't do this. Like, don't.
Bro,
this game's
come
already
on.
a fucking war shit show anyways. Now you want to throw this garbage into it? It's like, don't do this to us, Nomura. Don't fucking do it.
I got it, dude.
Take the fucking drawing.
Yo, just please, just finish the story, man. I don't want to be like 50 and you're still on the Master Sagas, bro. Like, I still want to be alive to at least see the story be done. Look at my boy Sora
Sora's
grow
gonna
up.
be like a fucking AI at that point. He's just gonna be like, hello everyone, it is I, Nomura.exe. I have finally finished Kingdom Hearts 11-teen.
Like, yo, I swear to God, I will fucking fight you in your grave. My ass will be dead and I will find you, man. Where? Like, please, just finish the story, damn it. I've been playing this shit since, like, 2002. We're here in 2025 and it's still going. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy because there's some games that never get that chance to continue onwards. Like The Bouncer. That's one game that nobody will fucking know what the hell that shit is. It's like, Bouncer what? Bouncer who? Yo, bounce these nuts? Like, the fuck you mean? And it's like, oh, it's the one game that, you know, Square made and it never did well compared to like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and all these other games they've made.
You're wrong, there was another one.
But wait, really?
Parasite Eve.
Well, I'm saying technically
Oh,
mostly
God,
for the
dude.
Bouncer, but Parasite
Hold
Eve,
on.
don't get me wrong.
Hold on.
That one continued,
No, the third
but it
one.
only had 3 games though, Bon.
No, yeah, because the third one killed it.
It's
On
the third
the
one, yeah,
PSP, the third birthday.
The third one on the PSP was so shit, it ruined the series.
Yeah, and
Called the final birthday or something. It was
Yep,
ass,
the third
dude.
birthday.
Yeah, the third birthday.
It's a shame too, because the first and second game, especially the first one, that was like the only game I could think of off the top of my head that's like, damn, they actually know what they're doing to compete with Resident Evil with this. This is crazy.
That's what I mean.
Because it was like an RPG, but it was also like Resident Evil.
And that's what I loved about it, but you know,
Yeah,
they
it was,
didn't
like,
do
very-
that
it
with
was
the
very
third
creative.
game. And it's kind of sad. I mean, maybe one day they'll bring it back, or maybe do a remake
It
of
would
the
be cool
first
if
two.
they would remake it.
Yep.
Dude, if they gave it the modern RE remake treatment, I guarantee you people would like it again. Like, Parasite Eve 1 is very fucking good.
They probably could if they wanted to, and it will do well. They do it like that. That's like their other games too, man. Oh my god, man. Yo.
Also, I think Aya from the game would, like, not a lot of people know a lot about her, and it would be cool if we would get like a modern design of her, because they haven't touched her in a while. Also, again, it doesn't help that they make her like gooner bait in the third game.
Oh god, yeah, because you unlock like different outfits for her, and the outfits deteriorate when she fights. I think.
Oh yeah,
There's, like,
that's right.
Some lewd shit in the first and second game, but it's like classical nudity levels of lewd. It's like it's supposed to not be lewd, but it's just like a nude lady. Like,
Yeah.
like that's it. And then like they were like, yeah, no, we need to make you jack your ding dong off.
Fucking tame compared to the third game. But, you know, again, like I said, so many IPs they have that they could continue. I mean, you know, there's ones like Obel that they fucking forgot about that. And we're like, yo, we got a fighting game like this? That isn't just, you know, Dissidia? And, you know, the other one that they forgot about that shit.
They don't even care about Dissidia either, as well.
Yo, they forgot about that game. And our guys, God bless the ring, that shit is just forgotten. And that shit had Cloud, Tifa, Zack, Yuffie, Vincent, and Sephiroth, all the FF7 characters, and it still fucking flopped. And yo, Don't even get me started with Brave Fencer Musashi, that fucking game that they made a long time ago on PlayStation 1.
Yep.
So many IPs, so many games, and yet they just let it fucking die completely.
They
It's
have all
like,
the They have all the Xenos game, and they don't do shit with it.
yo,
because all they
Xenogear,
care about-
oh my
all-
god.
All they care about is Xenogear Chronicles now.
That's what I mean. Like, so many games, man, and it's like, and you wonder why people make their own, like, versions of these games, because they don't continue it. They don't bother with it, because it's like, oh, because one time it didn't make enough money to continue it, and it's like, well, yeah, unless you don't know how to fucking market that shit, then maybe. Like, that's the one
You know what
thing
needs
you
a
need to do
remake?
for your game. Market the fucking IP to people. Advertise that shit online, whatever. That's all you gotta do, and you can't even do that, and you have so much money, you can do it. Put that shit on buses, online on apps, like commercials, trailers, everything. Simple as that.
I was gonna say, I want Dragon Guard to get a remake. It really does need one.
Seriously.
Gotta get
Dragon
the
Guard?
gear. Yeah, Dragon Guard. Be fucking great. Because that game was like, sadly, people said the gameplay was ass, but it was the story that got people, that really get you, that really, like, sucks you in.
Oh yeah, agreed.
And how bleak
That's
shit
the reason I even
is.
like it.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. There's always so many old IP that they would have just like marketed that shit well. It probably would have sold a lot, but they never do. They only give a fuck about the IPs that actually sell well, or maybe it's because, oh, they know that this will do well, so they'll just market that shit. But it's like, nah. Fuck Final Fight. You know, fuck, you know, like Parasite Eve. And, you know, fuck every other game that isn't Street Fighter, Super Mario, or Final Fantasy. It don't matter. None of it matters. But again, that's why I'm glad at least there's the devs to continue these games. And I can't wait to see what else they got to like give us, because I'm sure there's a lot of like developers out there in the indie gonna do that shit for them. They will realize, oh shit, we could have made money from this. But hey, no, more money for them, more new IPs that we can't wait to play. You know, I will say this, at least Silent Hill is coming back slowly but surely. And it's good that Konami and Sega are starting to realize, wait, we have more games. Let's continue this shit. Because again, Silent Hill, great IP, but it took years until they eventually went like, oh yeah, Capcom's doing remakes now, so let's just do one of, I guess, Silent Hill 2 and see how that goes. And it did well because people actually like Silent Hill and wanted to see that shit continue. And now they're doing that with Silent Hill F, and it looks like it's gonna be a good-ass game. And I can't wait for that. But you can't wait to talk about that the next episode, or whatever episode we decide to talk about it in. Is go, that is a whole thing we could just say. But yeah, I mean, is there any more you want to say about that? Not
About what? Sorry.
about the return / prequel, or I don't know if it's really like a sequel. I mean, like you said, it's a prequel of Bomb Rush, so.
About the hyperfunk. Yeah, sorry. We were talking about other shit. I later forgot.
I know, I'm sorry.
I think it is a prequel. I believe it's a prequel. So people are saying, and they're finally adding online. You know, like I said, you have to get a mod to play online with the current one, Bomb Rush. But like, it's gonna be pretty cool, interesting game modes and whatnot for multiplayer. You can just skate around with your friends. That'd be pretty sick. I hope they knock it out of the park, because looks like they might add a little bit new mechanics. Hopefully they learn from like modders, like wall plants and stuff like that.
They clearly did. They clearly looked at all the top mods for that game and went, "Yeah, that needs to be added in." Yep.
It's people that learn from their like fans when it comes to doing shit like that. Like, implement a good
Also,
idea.
the devs are cool. They're like, yeah, you can mod the whole thing. We appreciate it.
Which is great. We need more of that. Like, yo, support that shit. Modding is what keeps not dead. I mean, you know, even though people will still return to it if it's still a good game, but modding definitely helps to add more like value to the.
I mean, that's the reason people still play Fallout 4.
No, you add mods to these games and play it again, which is good. But what about you, Bon? I mean, I don't know if you know about Bomb Rush, but I'm.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, okay then. Then you know, how do you feel about the sequel prequel?
I actually think it's a sequel.
Oh, really?
I actually think it's taking place in the future.
Think so? Because again, some
Yeah.
people have been saying it's a prequel, but again, I don't know.
I watched the trailer for it, and I was like, some of the like scenes that we've already been in, but updated. That might also be the case. So it might also be a prequel. They might be pulling that same idea, but to me, it looks like they're doing something new.
I mean, again, I hope they are, and you know, again, whatever they add in, good, real good.
Maybe some more levels, new levels, you know.
Yes.
Hell,
New
customize
levels,
the map, make
characters,
like a little skate park.
making modding easier to do. Like again, so much. Being able to play with others would be great. Either competitive or co-op will be great either way. But what about you, Fabian? And I don't know if you're playing the game, so I don't know how you feel about it, or its sequel or prequel. Fabian?
Okay, so I gotta do something very quickly.
Okay.
But hold on. Yeah. Go to the next person, then I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. What about you, Spooky? And again, I don't know if you've played the game. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it.
The Spooky Bat said, I never played Bomb Rush Cyberpunk to be honest, so I don't know how to feel about the game lol.
I mean, yo, you should play it. It's a good game, Spooky.
Spooky, they got a goth girl in there.
Admittedly, I was better
Maybe one
at
day.
the skating mechanics than I was the rhythm mechanics, but that's just me. I'm not very good at the rhythm stuff.
Unless you play a lot
If
of
you're playing
Parappa
dog,
and Guitar
you're
Man.
gonna pick it up and like whoop ass.
Yep. What about you, Wukong?
Yeah, did you play it?
No, I've never played this game before, but I am honestly all for just, you know, indie developers essentially like remaking the same kind of game that, you know, AAA companies just refuse to add more, you know, like I'm all for just like, you know, if they're not going to make the games or they're not going to give us back the games that people clearly do want to play again, then make it yourself. You know, because like again, I have always talked about how much like it pisses me off that, you know, they do this type of stupid shit in Astrobot where they reference their entire catalog, but it's like, what the fuck is the point of it? You don't use your fucking catalog. You don't, you know, give us Parappa, you don't give us, you know, Guitar Man or any of that shit.
Escape.
But yep, Ape Escape as well, and
Where the fuck's
Yeah.
Tomba?
Oh my god,
Exactly.
Toomba and Croc.
and you know, it's one thing if they forgot it, but the fact that they were referencing it just shows that, hey, they know that they have these fucking IPs, they just don't want to fucking do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care about even using them.
yeah, it's a spit in the face. So it's like, yeah, I'm all for indie devs just like remaking these kinds of games and just, you know, giving people what they fucking want. And guess what? There's a fucking audience for it, and I feel like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, like, you know, highlights that. So yeah, I'm all for it, and hopefully one day I get to play the game.
Yeah, like, I really do hope so too. Oh, so you're back,
My
baby?
Spooky Bat said, I think they should make George Floyd action figures.
You need to stop, Spooky. You need to really stop.
Spooky, shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, Spooky. I swear to God.
I will kick you out.
This is why we don't have J-Ross here, for that reason.
God damn it.
Lol.
You're gonna get us in trouble. But let me, my thoughts on, you know, the Bomb Rush series, I'm like, it plays very similar to, you know, Jet Set Radio, so I'm like, you know, maybe I have not played these games, but I'm like, they look cool enough where I can pick them up and play.
Plays like Future.
Jet Set Radio Future, that's actually one of my favorites, so I do hope, you know, we do get, you know, more shit, like more of these games in the future. God knows we fucking
I think at this point, I just need to man up and start making my own Twisted Metal game.
You know what? Honestly, I'd be down for that shit. I would join you, Bond. We'd be working on that shit together. Get an entire team to make it for that. Cause yo, if Santa Monica Studios won't do that shit, then we fucking will.
I can draw every asset ever.
Yeah, that shit would be fucking great. And I'd be down for that too. Because again, IP like that, like, I mean, look, I'm glad at least we got the show. But I feel like, you know, getting a new game has been long overdue.
Yeah, it's been over a decade.
Yeah, since the PlayStation 3. That was the last time we got any game from that series. It's like, yo, it shouldn't take this long.
Santa Monica owns them, and they're not going to do shit with that IP.
And yo, give it to somebody else, or hire some other studio to continue that shit at least. Like, you don't have to sell it, but just give it to somebody who's willing to continue it. I mean, that's what they're doing with Bubsy. I mean, Atari's like, look, we don't know what to do with it, but we'll have somebody else, like, you know, do something with it. And that's what they're doing right now, and it's doing really well.
And weirdly enough, they might make the first good Bubsy game. That's like haunting to say. If I said that a couple years ago, they would have thrown me in prison.
Yeah. Like, yo, who would have thought, too? Like, just Bubsy coming back. Like, yo, we don't got Rayman and Mega Man back. No, I'm not counting all these remaster and ports of, like, all these older Mega Man games as a return. But I'm glad that they are bringing them back so a newer audience could see why these games were great back in the... Still, yo, we need a new Mega Man, bro. Like, come on. And again, it's sad that we'll never see another Mega Man until eventually they're like, okay, we can't record anymore. We gotta bring him back. But, like again, Bubsy.
The Spooky Bat said, no more role for the Gooners.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta bring back Mega Butt Plug Man. That'd be pretty cool. Mega Man XXX Final Deltarune.
It's a series that's still going. You know.
Yeah, you're right. Delta
anyway.
8 Man, Delta 9 Man,
Deltarune 9.
Delta Gummy Man. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. But I guess we're done talking about that. I mean, again, 1 month more about other like than all these Kickstarters and like studios that deserve a lot of like recognition. You know, a lot of attention for the hard work they're putting in. Like, you know, AAA companies who either try or don't try for shit. But again, that's for another time. I guess now we're gonna talk about Lee. Yo, that is a name I have not heard of in years, and on occasions either people still talk about him or they just more horrible shit that just comes to light when it comes to
The
the
spooky
stuff
bat
he's dealt
said,
with.
I miss Stan Lee.
Yeah, sucks what happened to him. Well, I mean, he will be remembered for like years and years now. But I know a lot of you are wondering, like, okay, so what's going on with Stan? Well, yes, apparently, I guess, like, LA Comic-Con is gonna be doing this whole AI Stanley hologram thing for special, like, guests who attend the convention, and it's like one of those kind of like sort of like comes to, like, you know, how you feel about this whole, because, like, you know, I get it, they're doing this out of like, oh well, we want to still keep, you know, somewhat of Stanley alive by doing this, but at the same time it's not him.
This isn't how you keep his legacy alive.
Yeah, you know, just I don't know.
Really weird. It's just like, dude, why do I need to see a hologram of the guy to promote like bullshit?
Like, yo, if I wanted to meet him, I would have met him like alive, not as a hologram. You know, and I get it. I know people got angry about AI and holograms and all this shit, but I mean, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, being put in games, I guess that's okay because it's like it's a video game. Who gives a shit? But when it comes to real life, it's like kind of weird. I don't know, because I don't know. There's about this so fucking. Just go there and you're like, oh well, speaking to you, but he's still not, because he's dead. But I kind of get it. I understand, because they just want to have still be. And again, he's been dead for years, and I deserves to just be, you know, at peace and not have to be dragged out for so long. Because I mean, there's been a lot of shit he's gone through and hasn't come to light, especially with the whole him being abused and taken advantage of as an old man before his passing. Just been bad, especially with that whole, you know, documentary that, you know, was, you know, that one guy who made, like, I think what was like a Kickstarter, Indiegogo, where he was charging people money to see this. It's like, bro, just release it. Don't be charging money from this. Just fucked up. But again, with this, it's just like one of those things where, you know, I know a lot of people could see it as like harmless because it's like it won't hurt anybody, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, it seems really disrespectful. But
it is.
I mean, how do you feel about it, Mon?
It is disrespectful.
Yeah.
So why would anyone want to talk to a simulacrum?
Yeah, you know, like, to talk to a hologram. I mean, look, I'm sure there's some people that never got the opportunity to see him back. They just didn't have the money to photograph. It was just expensive, or maybe because it sold out and they didn't get the chance to. Because, yo, that getting the chance to meet him would be such a fucking honor. Great. But I could only imagine the lines you had to...
Be life-changing, yeah.
I mean, again, like I said, the lines you would have to wait on just to see this man. When you finally do, you're just like, oh. But, oh, it feels weird. But again, what about you, Nat? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, you know, he didn't need no AI hologram thing, so quote unquote fans can meet him. The people who are doing this are just exploiting, like, you know, he's gone.
Legacy.
Just making his legacy, making money off of this, so the AI can say sweet little things in people's ears, paying like money to like hear him talk and shit like that. It's like, hey, I met Stan Lee. Well, he wasn't really alive. It was the AI, and he said Excelsior. I pitched my shitty ass comic book I do, my shitty ass web comic, and he said it was pretty neat because the AI said it was neat. Yeah, no, I don't like it one bit. If you're gonna have like a dedicated thing to Stan Lee, you could have had a big ass like teleprompter showing off like Kirby and Stan Lee and different like comic books and shit, artwork and whatnot, and with them, like just show it off. That not no AI model of him giving you compliments and shit, and you gotta pay for that and whatnot. It's weird.
What I mean, you know, like imagine just Chris Chan going into that shit and being like, "Hey, Stanley, look at Sonic 2. What do you think?" And he's just like, "I think it's really good. You should publish that to Marvel, Excelsior."
The
It's
late
like,
and great-
no, that's not him.
The late and great Stan Lee said Sonic 2 is the best comic book ever. Like,
That Sonic Shoes canon to the MCU.
oh my god, dude. I told you, my brother's
The
Iron
spooky
Man.
bat said,
Stan Lee
"Lol."
said
Here's my new OC Iron Sonic Shoe.
what's stopping somebody trying to get that model to say the N-word?
I hope not.
That's exactly what most people are probably going to get the AI to do.
I hope not, because that would just be horrible. I mean, I think they'll keep a close eye on it. I don't think they would go
Stan,
to
what do you
those
think about
lengths.
black on black crime?
That's the most crime, Stan Lee. In the comics, you depict multiple colored races, but mostly, I read Punisher Max, and there's a lot of gangsters, if you will, out there, and you know, he tell
And
me
they were all one color. Why'd you make all the gangsters in Punisher Max one color, Stan? Do you guys run out of ink?
Oh god, Stan Lee. Would you ever recreate a character that was a big villain to Magneto? He kind of named himself after a tragic event to disrespect him. Would you ever bring
Reminds me
him
of this
back?
tragedy.
Yeah, it's a certain tragedy that happened. Magneto hated it, but it's alright.
Yo, Stan, how do you
That's
feel
fucked.
about anime, bro?
Oh god. Yeah.
The spooky
Yeah,
bat
he actually
said,
liked anime.
"Stan Lee, would you think that Samantha can
he did.
defeat
He
the
loved it.
Avengers?"
Dude, he made a manga. He actually did make a manga. It was like
Yeah.
Ultima, I think. Something
Oh,
like that.
yeah. Yo, I forgot about that.
Remember that in like high school or middle school?
Yo.
Yeah.
For that fucking manga. God damn, that shit is old. God, man.
I don't know if it got
Long.
canceled or what.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to it, but I remember it was a thing.
Oh, and I hope it at least, like, you know, concluded to some degree. But, what about you, Fabian?
I think he might still be fucked.
Okay, then you know what? What about you, Wukong?
Hang on. Oh, I was gonna say, in general, I just feel like it's disgusting.
That was
Yeah.
Ultimo. Never mind, it was Ultimo.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
in general, it's like, there are many things you don't do,
And that's
and
one of them.
this is one of them. I generally find it to be like like a crime against humanity to do this shit.
It should be. You are right about that. It should be.
It shouldn't even have to be a thing, but it is.
Also, come on in, Evil. Also, hello, Evil Sonic fan. Come on in if you want to give your 2 cents. But no, it's like in general, I'm like, this is the kind of shit. I'm like, I think part of the reason I'm like, it makes it very hard for me to like defend AI. Because it's like this is the wrong reasons of how to use AI.
Yeah, you don't use it in this way. There's other ways you could use it to, again, help people. More beneficial way, but not like this.
Not like this. Also, hello, Clover. What? Come on in, you two. Come on in, because we're gonna get to the other appetizers soon.
Okay.
The idea you gave me. But,
So
continue.
Ultimo had 12 volumes. had 12 volumes from 2009 to
The
2015.
spooky bat said,
Oh, wow,
"Hello,
see?
Clover and Sonic."
Actually ran a bit then.
Wait, so
Yeah,
did it ever
concluded.
get concluded?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
said it
no.
got concluded. 12 volumes.
Wow, okay. Oh man, at least it was done. I mean, that's good. But what about you, Wukong? Because I know you got interrupted, so
So, pretty much, what I have to say about this? Yeah, no, this is very, like, I think it's gross. Because, like, I don't really see the purpose of not only paying money to talk to a computer. Like, if you really wanted to talk to some sort of AI version of Stanley, you could already do that in your own, like, house. Like, both voice and, like, weird AI chatbot. But I feel like this is just another exploitive way that the industry is just using, like, Stanley's, like, you know, likeness, voice, and whatnot for their own, like, you know, monetary reasons. It's the same thing that you know made the rest of his life very, like, just absolute torture. Fortunately, the exploitation of it, you know, and
That was the reason why, like, when he was about to die, he was just, like, constantly upset and crying. He's just like, just pull the plug on me already. Like, I know what you people are gonna do to me as soon as I'm dead. It was, like, really fucked up, too.
yeah. And again, the fact that that for some reason is not nearly as talked about as it honestly should be, and the fact that that entire thing is being swept under the rug it's absolutely disgraceful. But to get back to, like, the AI like little, like, avatar, yeah, no, it's just another way of him being exploited. And regardless if it's for the people who I guess didn't get a chance to meet Stan Lee, it's just like, it's not him, it's a robot. You lost your
You're talking
chance
to a
to
copy.
deal with it. Exactly.
Yep, you're talking to
Just take it on the-
ChatGPT.
Yeah, just take it on the chin. You didn't get a chance to meet him. You know, that doesn't mean you can't still admire him or admire his work. If you really wanna see Stan Lee, go to his interviews. Go to that series that I watched together with another friend of mine called Comic Book Greats with Stan Lee. Open
yeah,
up,
that was
you know,
great.
yeah. Open up a book called How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. You'll see Stan Lee there. Or watch the video version of that book.
I was also
Wait.
gonna say, unless you have preserved Stanley's brain and put it in a fucking robot,
like it's Walt Disney.
like it's fucking Walt Disney, then you're not gonna see Stan Lee. I highly doubt that they fucking preserved his brain. Unless they fucking did. Which would be, like,
Fucked up.
fucked up, but
That'd be
also it's like, you
crazy.
know, it crazy but also interesting. Cyborg Stan Lee. Would anyone want to meet Cyborg Stan Lee?
I don't think Cyborg Stan Lee would want to meet us.
That's
Some
true.
Terminator shit.
Pretty sure he'll
Honestly-
shoot, like, rockets into Disney headquarters.
Yeah, honestly, if that was ever the case, it'd be more like fucking Tetsuo fucking Stan Lee. It's a
That's all the Iron
robotic
Lee.
abomination. But going back to the AI, you know, hologram, and again, the fact that you're paying just to talk to a robot, and it's both exploitive, you know, like greedy. It's like I know I can describe this a whole lot better. I had a bit of a day to day, but it's gross. It's gross, and you're wasting your fucking money. If you really want, again, if you're gonna pay that kind of money for something Stan Lee related, buy a autographed item from somewhere. Or better yet, like what I said before, if you just want to hear, like, see Stan Lee himself, go to, like, his interviews. You know, like, hear him talk about how it was like to work with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko back when, you know, Marvel was just getting its, you know, like,
Back in the good old days.
yeah, back in the good old days when, you know, like, the Marvel Universe was just being, you know, created by, you know, these men, these writers, these artists.
When it wasn't normie.
Yeah. And they actually gave a shit about their
mainstream,
writing.
Nerds liked this shit. Like it really does cement in stone. Like pre-MCU, no one knew half these characters.
Bullied for knowing this shit too, and knowing about like all of like
bullied
Tony
for
Stark
liking Iron
shit.
Man.
Yeah. Knowing everything about Captain America, knowing about Hulk and all his villains, you're like, dude, you're a fucking nerd, bro. And now it's like, dude, Abomination, did you see the new She-Hulk, bro? Dude, he was in it. Oh, okay. That's cool. He still fucked with me though back in the day. Yeah, that was different, you know?
Yeah. And
I love
again,
Loki now, dude.
It's just a corporate, like, sludge factory. That's essentially what it is. And this AI of,
The
like,
spooky
Stan Lee
bat
is no
said,
different.
yeah.
It's just more sludge that this corporation is using just to make more fucking money in the grossest way possible by yet again digitally reanimating the corpse of a man who's suffered in the last years of his life, which, and not only in the hands of like his caretakers, but some of his own family, which is absolutely
Even more
His
fucked up.
daughter.
yeah, exactly.
Though his brother, I think, like, are in good terms with Stan, right?
I'm pretty
Larry
sure
Lieber?
Larry is like, you know, like he had nothing to do with Stan's treatment, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think his brother was like one of the only people who was like trying to fucking get the word out there that he was getting mistreated.
Yeah.
Because that's how I knew about it, was right after Stan passed, his brother was like, yeah, he's dead because they were mishandling him, he would still be alive. And I was like, fuck, bro.
That makes me wonder
Yeah.
if fucking John Romita Sr. was mistreated.
Makes me actually mad that, like, I don't like to think about it because it actually makes my blood boil.
It's disgusting. It's a disgusting part of humanity, honestly. To mistreat someone who's made people smile from multiple generations of kids and adults alike, and to have them just be used as some sort of corpse part, you know, for their sludge factory. You know, it's horrible.
It is. No, I thought, you know, Disney and Marvel couldn't get lower when it comes to doing really dumb shit, but yo, it takes.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's kind of expected from them to do shit like this. Doesn't surprise me at all. They would. They will fucking any given fucking god moment they would try to exploit and little pen and whatever they could out of him, even dead. Like, damn, bro, you can't even let him rest and you just have to drag that fucking corpse out of the coffin. Like, but at least now he's not suffering, having to see all this shit that's, you know, just transpiring, going, that he finally just, like, at peace. I hope he is, to some degree. Not having to look down and be like, oh god, they're screwing everything up.
Honestly, that's the only saving grace out of everything, that he's doesn't have to suffer anymore, and let alone see what the hell's going on, like, you know, in the fucking mortal plane.
Say this, you know what he should have done before he died? Because of the fact that I think I told Wukong and Nut this generation is way too fucking starved of good content, and they fucking project another material and it's kind of annoying. You know, I feel like Stan would have made like really good LGBT representations.
Probably would.
Yeah, they wouldn't have felt forced.
They wouldn't have felt forced, and they would have been well written. Because it's like people, and it's like, one of my friends said it best. The only reason why this happens is because we're starved of representation. Good representation. You get very low-hanging fruit from Marvel and DC. and you know it's true. It's like, this shit is very low-hanging fruit. Has anyone else noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, it's like very low, subpar, bland. Am I missing any other word, Bond?
Right.
Yep. But continue. Sorry, Kush.
No, it's all good. Like,
it's like, one thing I noticed is like, Stan would have probably made like a really great like LG. You know, that would have basically made good material. Because Stan actually has the balls. Stan actually has the balls to actually do something that not many other writers can do. Make a good character.
seriously.
It's like it's like, let's be honest. People be like, "Oh, fucking Stan was a conservative." No, he was very much.
He was very openly liberal. The main thing is that he would be seeing all the chaos happening in the left right now and just be like, "You guys have lost the plot."
Oh, so true.
It's like, I feel like low-key Stan would have like made a good gay character, lesbian, queer, fucking trans. It's like, you know, it's like if he can do it with other ethnicities, he could do it with sexuality. It's like, that's part of the reason why the X-Men was created. It's a commentary on fucking racism. Or Black Panther.
Thing is, nowadays they miss that commentary and they just want to be like as blatantly open about preaching to you as possible, instead of it being a commentary on something. Like the X-Men are about big commentary on racism, but they don't make it blatantly fucking obvious.
You know, but it's like, that's what I want to say. It's like, because it's like, we really are starved.
That's true. It's so true.
The spooky bat said, yeah.
It's the only reason why I got this emotional on this like fucking kind of thing is because it's like I kind of partially blame Marvel for this and DC, because it's like mega corporations don't know how to write shit in this day and age, and people get surprised why indie comics tend to do well.
That's what I mean. You know, in comics or, you know, manga, anime, cartoons, video games, whatever indie usually does well because they try.
I mean, indie comics are really like the one thing carrying the American industry, because other than that, manga like takes up most of like the sales.
Yep.
You know, like the main two is like, you know, the main two is like pitiful compared to like the American indie comic, you know, market, along with like the manga market that's, you know, been translated for the West. And yeah, look, there are people who aren't really reading, you know, like Marvel and DC anymore. Because like, if you really think about it, how many titles on the top of your head can you really think of that like actually had an impact, that people are actually talking about it? The only things I could actually think of, like titles on the top of my head from the big two, is what? Absolute Batman, Ultimate Spider-Man, with like, and I'm talking about titles with a good reputation, not the fucking Red Hood that got canceled because the writer was a fucking psycho piece of shit. It was like, there's Ultimate Spider-Man, fucking Absolute Batman. Like what other title can I really think of that's been doing somewhat okay? I guess the Hulk series has been doing okay. Granted, I don't think it's been selling as much as the other two titles before. What else? But you see the point. It's hard to really pinpoint like titles that are making an impact, like actively making an impact, because there's just not that many. And again, there's just a whole. I could get into like an hour, like multiple hours of just talking about this, but I'm not going to, because that'll be way too long of like problems in general comics have.
Yeah, we can make that
And
into
why
an
it's hard to-
episode. That would be great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That would be great. That would actually. You know what? We'll say that for episode 7.
The spooky
Yeah, we could
bat
have an
said,
entire list.
"Yeah, it's already getting late, lol."
Yeah,
No,
an
we still got
entire
time,
list.
Spooky.
Oh, we can
So-
go like one more. We can go one more hour. It is getting
So-
late.
Yeah, we can go one
We
more
do
hour.
have one more topic left, which I've been saving that one for last.
Oh, okay, go ahead then.
Which, you know, I know that Fabian and I guess Wukong are not gonna be too big on it, and you know we have to wait and see what'll happen. But again, this one,
I got something to say something about Stan Lee.
oh yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Spooky, go right ahead.
Your
Sorry,
turn.
I apologize about that, Spooky. I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Vito's crazy Disney is using AI to make money of Stan Lee's likeness.
But again, like
God
I
damn
said,
it.
and again, we have to wait and see what happens. You know they're gonna still go with it regardless. Not like, you know, Vermont. Because knowing Disney, they don't give a fuck what anybody says, and they'll continue.
Fucking Apple.
So yeah. Anyways, time to get to the final topic of the episode. The one I've been saving, going through stuff we've been talking about, and oh boy. Apparently there's gonna be a Scarface reboot that's gonna be happening. I'm like, oh boy. Now, I mean, who here doesn't
Zam.
fucking know what
Who's playing
Scarface
Tommy?
is?
So who's gonna play Tommy?
That's the thing. It was just recently
Tony?
announced that it's in development right now.
You
So
mean
they
Tony,
haven't confirmed any roles.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
haven't really decided who's gonna play Tony. Besides the fact that
A biracial lesbian woman.
Besides that, I think the two directors who I freaking do, I think it's and Tom Clover or Clover. I think.
Oh, hey,
But
Clover, you're making this movie? Oh God, why would you
But
make this
again, like
Scarface
I said, like apparently they're gonna be directing this new Scarface reboot. I don't know, remake of either the original that came out in like 1932, or of course the one that people are expecting, the one from 1983 with Al Pacino. Which again, if you don't know what Scarface is, you know, I highly recommend go watching the movie. It's a classic, great movie. You will not be wasting your time. Good film.
Really depressing though.
I mean, yeah, definitely. It has a video game sequel, or I guess somewhat of a what if video game.
It's a what if video game.
Yeah, of like, you know, what happened to Tony. But again,
Yeah, it's called GTA Vice City.
yeah. So again, like I said, no, Scarface, great movie, also great game, and again, it's getting another remake, even though clearly it's already gotten a remake. No, the one with Al Pacino being the remake of the original that came out way back in 1932. That, you know, and starred Paul Muni like Tony. And, you know, still follows the same story of like, oh, this guy who comes from another country who decides to, you know, make it big and, you know, do things, and I guess, you know, becoming a gangster and, you know, selling drugs only to meet his demise at the end. Like, both movies are good. I can't say either one is bad because both kind of tell it in their own way. Because, you know, both came out in different time periods, like one 32 and the other 93, so but still great movies nonetheless. But the fact that now they're actually doing a remake, or it's a reboot from what they've said, it's gonna be interesting. It's supposed to be a modern take on it for a modern audience,
no.
and I could understand why people would be afraid by that, because it's, when they say modernize, yeah, it's like, it's one of those things that you just don't know how to feel about it. Especially with a movie like this that people love. And ironically enough, even though people love the movie and box office, it's crazy to say, but back in the day it actually didn't do as well as most people thought it did. In fact, if anything, it actually bombed. Even though it's a really good movie.
Though it was saved by one thing that usually most movies actually do well, not in the movies, home media.
Yep, what I mean.
I saw Doctor because I thought you were walking using that.
It's
Home
ironic
media
how they
usually
release in theaters and they never do well there, but the minute that shit goes on DVD or VHS or whatever, it just sells. But again, in this case, Scarface was a good movie, from both beginning to end. Great actors, the great music, like everything about it was good. And honestly, I want to wait and see, because again, we don't have much information besides who's going to be directing the movie. So we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. But I hope it does well. They try to respect the source material or do their own take on it that doesn't just disrespect the original film. Or maybe
I feel like with how modern day remakes are, they're good. You can't do the chainsaw scene nowadays.
Oh
Here's
my
the
god,
biggest
that's
problem.
true.
Here's the biggest problem with me. Don't fucking remake a movie that people fucking love. I'm gonna list all the movies that are fucking terrible, and this is from Hollywood. So we got a shitty RoboCop remake. We got a shitty Planet of the Apes remake. I don't know if I should blame fucking what the fuck was the director of Planet of the Apes?
I don't recall, but that one was shit.
I remember it was fucking Tim Burton. Though I don't know if I should really fault Tim Burton for that. Let's see. Also, the bigger fucking insult is The Crow.
Oh my god, The Crow.
God.
That movie sucked, dick. That remake.
That actually really
Go
pissed me
ahead.
the fuck off. Like, actually.
Again, and this is coming with some former MCU directors, and I'm like, I'm supposed to put my faith on this shit? Hell no. It's like, I don't fucking
The Spooky
trust
Bat
this
said, which Planet of the Apes remake? There's two.
The one with Tim Burton. Spooky. Let me see another fucking example of shitty, movie remakes. Oh yeah, Fantastic Four.
Oh my god. That
No,
one could've
let me
been
correct
better.
myself. Let me correct myself.
And I'm not talking about the new one.
Fan Four Stick. Oh god, Fan
Oh,
Four
with
Stick.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, with Mark Wahlberg. You were gonna say, Bon, about Fan Four Stick?
The 2015 one.
Yeah. It's like, it's like, as I said earlier, RoboCop. That movie didn't work, and they tried to put that as a modern audience, and
So I saw that Fantastic Four movie, the 2015 one, when it came out in theaters, because it was half off for students when I was in college because of our college theater, and some of our teachers were there watching it, And the next day I was in Photoshop class, and our teacher was like, okay, you know what? We're going to have like a half day today in class, because I need to rant to you all about how dog shit that Fantastic Four movie was. And he spent literally half the class just explaining how objectively garbage that movie was. And he's like, I'm not even that big of a Fantastic Four fan. He's like, I've maybe read 10 Fantastic Four comics in my entire life. That was dog shit.
So it's like, it's part of the reason why I'm like, how am I supposed to look forward to this shit? What with Scarface? One of the most, I want to say, realistic depiction of the fucking cartels.
Yep. Bar none.
Because it's like,
and
I believe...
like one of the best movies ever made.
True. It's like, let's be honest, it's a very grounded movie. There's no happy ending. It's like, people be like, oh, the ending's not realistic, but if you actually watch like fucking actual real life narcos, that's how they usually fucking die.
That's how every narco goes out.
Look at Pablo Escobar. Pablo fucking died by a multitude of fucking cops surrounding him. Fucking... I forgot any other narc that died being surrounded.
Probably all of them.
All of them, yeah. So it's like, it's a very realistic... Yeah. So it's like, you know, people forget that it's like, no, this is a very grounded movie, and I'm like, when Hollywood's like, we're gonna modernize it for modern audiences, it's like the movie's already fucking modern as it is. What the fuck are you on about?
Oh, true. And again, I'm not saying that, you know, it's gonna be good. I mean, it could be bad, it could be shit, but it would be interesting. They actually try their best to make it good. So it's like, you know, yeah, they want to make it modern, but they want to stay true to the original some way. And also maybe add in stuff that they weren't able to do in the original, like, you know, the whole, I guess mostly for the 93 movie with Al Pacino, where they wanted to include, like, you know, Tony not dying and being able to actually stop Rosa from, you know, like, trying to stop him, kill him, and actually continue on trying to take over the, you know, drug world and all that, because, I mean, they were going to do that in the original movie, but they weren't able to due to, you know, time constraints. Well, that too.
I was gonna say, though, but that kind of diminishes the original ending, though, for Scarface.
Hot take, I actually like the original ending more. It's like a fantasy for Tony of him being, Tommy, of him being like, yeah, I won, I fucking made it. But then the actual ending is way more realistic. It's more fucking gritty of just him being fucking gunned down. Like, just, there's no fucking fantasy here, Tommy. You're just fucking dead.
Just walked up behind him and just shot him in the back.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's a very realistic depiction, and it's like, it fits with the tone. So it's like, I get the original ending, but it's like,
I think the original ending would have worked, but the one that they go with in the movie is just like a better idea.
Yeah.
It's like, with the fucking tone it is, and, you know, what it was planned. Yeah, no.
If they did do the remake, they should add that ending. The, what Bond said. The he made it type shit.
Yeah, I think that would be cool of them changing the ending to the original where it's like, yeah, fuck you, I made it.
That's like, what I mean, you know, because I mean, for the original, that would make sense. But now that this is going to be a remake, a modern remake, it could work. Don't get me wrong, I still like the other ending that we got in that movie. I mean, and like you said, it's realistic, it makes sense, because, you know, there's no, like, happy ending.
There's no happy ending for this shit, it's a life of crime.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, look at No Country for Old Men. That is like a very realistic ending. Moss was not gonna fucking make it.
No, the ending for that is just that dude accepting the fact that he's grossly out of his fucking league and needs to retire.
Mm-hmm. Like, fucking, you know. Moss finds the money, he gets fucking clipped. Anton gets it back. There you go. The end.
And then Anton gets clipped.
No, he survives. Just
Not
a
in the
broken
book.
arm. On the book, I actually checked.
Look, he dies in that car crash, I believe.
Oh, shit,
no, he does
really?
not. I actually just read the book recently. No, he does not die in the book.
Okay.
Broken arm. But that's it.
He gets a broken dick. He can't snort coke no more.
Damn.
I never read the book. I watched the movie.
God damn it, Spook. Why do you do this? Also, but no. It's like, there's a reason I'm like, when you have a tone of like very, grounded, like I get like fantasy endings, but if it was in his head before he died, then yeah, that would be pretty interesting. But it's like, realistically, no, there should not be a happy ending for Tony Montana.
The spooky
That's
bat
the-
said,
That's the only reason I say I like the I win ending, because it gives the illusion of has this all been in Tommy's head? Are we seeing this from Tommy's delusions? Because that's kind of a thing in the movie of, is Tommy fucking lying? Like, Tommy's clearly not a reliable narrator. He clearly just wants us to see and hear and feel what he wants.
Yep. Or maybe this whole time it could have been like, maybe he was already dead.
You got too high on that coke and overdosed.
Yep. This is just, again, like you said, all in his head. Which will be fucking
He
crazy.
did the one thing you're not supposed to do. He got high off his own supply.
Yeah, that would have been crazy to happen. He just dies from a cocaine overdose.
Of his own shit, too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how it just ends for him. Which, again, I could see that happening. Would make sense.
Yep.
But, how do you feel about that, Bon? Scarface remake of a remake.
We'll see when the trailer comes out.
Okay. What about you, Fabian?
I think I already talked about how I felt.
Okay. What about you, Nut?
Man, I can't wait to see Tommy get played by an actor that isn't Cuban. Can't wait.
Like, yes, we're going to see Tony come back again.
We're gonna use Quavo to play Scarface. We're gonna use we're gonna use Quavo the rapper. Everything's gonna be
Calling it, they'll get a Puerto Rican dude to play him.
yeah.
Hey, Koosh. To play him.
Oh my god, nah, man. I don't think I would be a good, like, Tony Montana. I don't want to be gunned down. And saying
No,
that
no,
line
no,
would be
it's-
great. It's like,
it's-
say hello to my little friend.
You're gonna make it, bro. You're gonna.
Yeah, what about you, Wukong? You didn't get your chance to say how you felt about this. Sure, you got
I do not really feel good at all. I don't trust these people. I don't trust Hollywood. Because they have such a terrible track record of, like, remaking and trying to modernize, like, classic movies. Yeah, they really don't need it. And obviously, it's just gonna profit off the name. Unless I'm proven wrong otherwise, then I ain't trusting shit.
And with Hollywood's track records, no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you something now. These fucking cockroaches can, them bullets, all they fucking want, those fucking pinche maricons.
Now you need people like me to be the bad guy.
Fortnite.
You see, I'm gonna tell you something. I always tell the truth, even when I'm lying.
Also, I think SpongeBob might be real, but who knows?
Also, what's wrong with that?
Get to the bottom of the sea to confirm it!
Also, what's wrong? It's a Cadillac.
My God, selling cocaine on Discord. They leaked the Discord call.
Come on, get in the car. And that thing, I'd rather be dead. It's like, what's wrong? It's a Cadillac.
It's a Cadillac.
Cockroaches.
Fucking cockroaches!
Look at this place! Nothing but cockroaches! Squish them!
It's like if we got an Indian Scarface from fucking Bollywood, then that would be way more interesting.
Oh my
Fuck them
god.
Medea brothers!
Like I wouldn't mind like Bollywood doing an Indian Scarface. That would be interesting.
Yo, I don't even know how that shit would go
Hollywood
down.
Scarface, they just be in mounds of doo doo.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Now I actually want to see that.
What, from Bollywood?
Yes. Just because I just
don't know,
want to hear
like-
the accents from them.
RRR
You meet
was
people
good.
like me to tell you that I am the bad guy.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Say hello to my little friend.
The spooky bat said, "Lol.
Like your thoughts, Spooky?
Oh yeah, what about you, Spooky?
Don't know lol, I never watched the original, but I know they might make the remake woke and political correct as fuck. They might make Tony as a bland biracial lesbian girl boss character."
Oh my god, no fucking way, I would not want that.
Damn, no.
You're never gonna hear the end of that shit. Yo, people are gonna fucking rip this shit a
Lizardman
new
said,
one.
"Scarface."
There you go. It's like no.
Yo, also, you know, if we were gonna be joking around, just hiring a Spanish man to play Tony, I would have just said Bad Bunny. Or, you know, for some reason, Pitbull. Like,
Fuck
1,
God.
2, 3, 4. Say hello to my little friend.
Say 1, 2, 3,
The
4.
spooky
With a
bat
cocaine
said,
in my
"Let's
nose.
get The Rock as Scarface."
Oh my
Oh, we're good, man. I'm good, bro.
Imagine.
Do you smell
also,
what Tony is cooking?
do you smell what the Tony is cooking?
Yo, he's cooking pancakes with cocaine.
I don't want The Rock, because his contract's gonna be like, I have to live. I have to make it.
Yeah,
I
then
have
he won't
to
be able to die at the end.
And
He's
I
gonna
can't
find
lose
a way.
at all. I can't get beat up. I can take 3 punches, but then I gotta fight back. It's like, okay, buddy.
Like, nah, man. We don't need The Rock as Tony.
Can't have flaws. I got you.
We can't have Baldy be Scar Tony Montana.
Yeah, that's like saying, let's just have Jackie Chan be Tony Montana.
There's so much Naya porn.
God damn it, Spooky. You're going off topic.
Yeah, stop spamming that, please.
Again, I can't wait to just see how this goes, because I know this could be a shit show, or maybe it might actually be good. Again, right now, we don't know what'll happen, but it'll be the funniest shit. And also, Tony for Fortnite. That'll be funny.
That would be funny, yeah. But, you know, I guess we're done with all of our topics. You know what? I'm just gonna give a quick appetizer. Clover, you better get your ass over here.
He's not coming in
Because we're
here.
not- She's not coming in here.
He's just here
Well,
for
you know-
moral support. So it's done.
Yeah.
He ain't coming in.
God damn it. Well, at least if she can at least have the courtesy of coming here for the Q&A.
Nope, she ain't coming in. I'm sorry to say, Fabian.
She's not coming, Lizard. Your wish ain't going come true.
Yep,
God
sorry,
damn it,
bro.
Suki, let me wish, damn it. I'll fucking use, we'll call this fucking Shenron.
Now it's time
Oh,
for
well,
some, I
let's
guess,
hurry up.
Q&A. So we have that final thing to do before the episode is done.
I'll tell your boyfriend Jay Ross.
So if you guys got any question for us, then go right ahead.
Oh, that's why she had to take, goddamn. Well, okay, I can't get mad at that. Clover. But you know what? I'll just give one appetizer. Basically, next episode we're gonna do a fucking fucking episode on lol cows.
Oh my god, yo, that's gonna be a
Yay.
good episode.
Yeah. So Clover, so you better get your A material ready. But let
sorry.
me give y'all.
Sorry, Fabian, but she ain't coming. Sorry, man.
I know, but I might as well give a fucking appetizer.
She heard you and went like, nope. Sorry, ain't coming in.
It's like ears.
Now, bitch, you can't summon me. Fuck you.
God damn it. But no, so I might as well talk about. Give you all a nice appetizer. Like, what? I'll give you basically a taste. I can think of one very infamous locale. So, let me tell you the king of heavy metal, Dragon Lord. So, for those of you who don't know who that is, think of Chris Chan, but as a German.
Oh boy.
No, you can't compare him to that. He's not. He's nowhere near as autistic.
No, he's pretty fucking bad. No, he's pretty fucking bad, Bon. Unless you don't know who Dragon Lord.
He's not that bad. He's not like Chris Chan Sonichu bad though.
No, he's actually up there. Apparently he did some shit that was a big fucking no-no. And I might as well give you like a fucking quick rundown. So, because I'm just gonna use like a quick post from Reddit to give y'all like a taste. Alright. This guy in the video, Dragon Lord, is legendary in internet Germany. He is the German equivalent of Christian. In his videos, he is interviewed by another German YouTuber which claimed to be a fan of him. He is really paranoid towards fans, haters, and physically attacked multiple people that came close to his house. His dad, who never wanted him to have access to the internet, left him and his mother and sister his house. Half a year later, he managed to make his mother and sister flee the house. Since then, the adventures of Dragon Lord ensued. The things and stories that happened since 2011 are way too voluminous to list them all here. But be assured, he is neckbeardy as it gets. In the videos, he claims to be renovating every single room while living on welfare. He has a garbage room where he basically throws everything he doesn't need anymore, and finally, it is well documented in the books worth of cringe material he's produced over the years, how his house slowly and steadily turned into this shithole. People who follow him basically tell a story of how every single room except one in this room became solely uninhabitable, which eventually caused him to live solely in the room we saw at the beginning. Basically, a fucking hoarder that turned his whole house into a fucking pigsty. And I'm not kidding. I'm just gonna post a picture. And Clover's also gonna see this picture, unfortunately, but
Hey,
it's to advertise.
Did he fuck his mom though?
He is a nonce.
Okay.
So that's pretty fucking bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is just oof. Just big oof. Also, can I
it's
tell
getting, like,
my
late
tail,
now.
Gooch? Go right ahead,
Oh.
Mario.
Oh, but die. No. I'm sorry.
The spooky bat said,
Don't
"Isn't
right now.
Shadman considered a low cow?"
Oh, devious
Is he?
sexual lord, more in that category. Since he does this shit basically to piss you off and get paid. Spooky. But now that fucking... Sorry,
we'll
go
save
ahead.
Release the shad
We'll save it for
files.
next week.
Save it
Yep.
for next week.
Yeah, save all that good shit for next week. Oof, it's gonna be a lot.
Yep. But I'm gonna say this though, to give you like a TLDR, you know what is the one rule that you should never do when you get harassed on the internet?
Eat the trolls.
You know what he did? He was, understandably upset because the trolls were basically harassing his sister. And, this idiot fucking doxed his own address on the fucking internet for
Wow.
everyone to see. And everyone who saw it did a fucking pilgrimage to his house.
The dragon lair.
To the dragon lair.
Yeah, I recall that.
And
He's the
more or
shining
less,
example. He's the shining example of the poking the bee nest and then just letting see what happens.
and also, his own fucking community kicked him out and destroyed his house
Damn.
because they were so fucking sick of him.
Didn't think it was that bad.
Oh no, he's pretty infamous. Cause he even attacked a cop. And he came to court with a fucking dirty Slipknot shirt.
The spooky bat said, "Those Germans don't play around."
Hang on, let me see if I can.
Save the rest. Save the rest. Save the rest.
We'll save the rest, but yeah, no. That was the appetizer. I'll tell you more about this story later, but you know, that tastes because Clover, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But let's do the Q&A.
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, let's get a few questions, and I'm getting sleepy.
We're
having
getting EP.
fun for Mario, talking about his story. So, like, let's see. Ushua, I can go over. TikTok. Wait, what happened on TikTok?
Just you give us context, bro.
Yeah, because I want to know what that is. If it's really, really fucked up. I mean, you know, honestly, that whole thing with David was definitely fucking horrible. Like, just
Fucking Chris, no, what was his name? Charlie Kirk?
yep. Oh, I guess, I mean, we're waiting for that
waiting.
story. Let's see what you got for us before
The
the
spooky
podcast
bat
is
said,
done.
us
"Ask
context.
Spooky a question, it can be anything lol."
No, man,
Give us
ask,
context.
honestly, ask any of us. If there's a question you got for anybody here on the podcast, go right ahead. It doesn't just have
It's
to
like
be
it-
me.
Yeah,
Be
it's like
Bond,
goddamn.
Fabian, Nut, Spooky, Wukong, anyone.
And we'll answer it as bluntly as possible. Yeah, it's like you guys are taking your sweet ass time. She showed me a 10-year-old elementary 5th grader mysteriously vanished on a school apple orchard field trip, and they found her clothes on a scarecrow.
Damn.
Okay. Come on, guys.
What's creepy?
Koosh, I have a question. Have you ever been to Comic-Con before?
Many times.
That's creepy.
Many times, bro.
Funny enough, I will be going to Comic-Con next month. So that will be fun.
Oh, trust me, man, it is creepy.
Yes, we know it's creepy, but you know,
You
it's
should
Q&A.
take J. Ross Lizard.
God damn it! What is it with you and fucking gay shipping me with fucking Mr. Italian?
Yeah, you and J.
You
Ross
love
should
him,
go to
bro.
that Comic-Con.
It's funny.
You like tease each other and shit. You guys are like, you know,
Yeah.
like a thing.
Yeah,
Also,
he's
see you
really
later.
Fucking gay.
Nick asked, "What is the game? When are we doing gaming videos?"
You know? I mean, that would be pretty fun to do. Like, Cat in the Dip. Like, as gaming?
Yeah.
But it all depends on what game you would play.
Also, Super Mario. Give us some questions, man.
I think there was
See you
another
later,
question
just-
on the top about somebody.
Let's see. Let's see. 5 minutes.
Emoji, heart, emoji, smiley, face, tongue, and that's not a question. You're banned.
That's not a
How
question.
about a Left 4 Dead stream?
That would be
I'll be
interesting
down
to look
for
for
that.
that.
I
I'd be
actually
down
want to
for
play that
that.
later on.
Yeah,
I want to play that for that
I'll
after
do
this. At
Yeah,
the
sure.
podcast. I'm bored.
Alright. Yeah, alright, come on, folks.
I think
Go
there
on,
was
put
a
in your A
question,
game.
but I forgot where it was. What's up?
Oh yeah, asking if you ever been to Comic Con before.
No, I
Yeah.
already answered that already.
No.
Ew.
Also, Pixelton8 asked, Kush, do you believe flying cars will ever be a thing? They are already a thing. They have already been invented. I think you're a little bit late to the party. Have you not seen the news of the flying car that was being announced last month? It's a weird looking car, but you know, at least we have flying cars. Michael J. Fox was a little bit late. Well, can we consider it late or a little bit too early on his predictions on flying cars?
I mean, maybe.
Kush, do you know the game? Do you know how to get taller in real life?
It just depends on your. Or, you know, that one was like 5 something, but 1 6 foot, so he got bigger. So I don't know, you could do it like that, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you just have to be happy to be, like, tall. Or whatever height you may be.
Yep.
The Spooky Bat said, LMFAO.
Alright, come on guys, give us actual questions because it's like, you know.
We're getting close towards the end of the episode.
Yeah, we're getting close towards the end. If not, we're gonna basically just wrap this shit up. Come on, audience. Fail us now.
Kushua, did you know about Tomo Sakurai, Japanese voice actor? She played the original character Cynthia, but passed away due to multiple cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's see. Kush, have you ever seen the Demon Slayer movie?
No, I haven't, but I want to. I mean, I heard that it was really good.
I watched it. Really good time.
But I heard
Son,
it has a
Anime NYC.
particular actor in it who plays another character in Deadpool who wants to make a name for himself.
Alright, Clover, since you know you're unable to join us, you know, give us a question for your Q&A, just for shits and giggles, if you're even hearing this.
Damn, you really want Clover here, huh, Fabian?
Get your fucking dick away, you bitch.
No. Here's the thing, I am gay. I just do it
The
because
Spooky Bat said, someone ask Spooky something lol.
You know what? Somebody
Spooky,
ask
are you
Spooky something, guys. Give Spooky some questions. I'm sure he'd be down to answer.
Alright, you know what? Let me give him a nice, good, humble question. Spooky, are you gay?
No.
There you go.
Wow,
That's
that
your
was
question.
a quick one.
No.
Also, by the way, Bon and Nut, the only reason why I do this is because
Lol.
I bully Clover. It's like, you guys bully me, I have to bully her back in retaliation.
Alright, you know what? How about you, Fabian? Are you gay for J-Ross? Yes or no?
That will depend on my mood and if I'm high.
He's
So
gay
that's
for
a yes.
faggot rolls. Ho ho!
Depends on his mood. Nah, if he gets
That's not a
there's
no lol.
there's a question for Spooky. So there you go. Somebody read it.
Big Italian sausage.
Spooky Bat, do you think Miles Morales will ever be put in the MCU Secret Wars from the third Spider-Verse movie?
Hope not.
Hope not. Have you heard of Crazy Maribo's cupcake incident, Kush?
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that? Cupcake?
Plush tuber drama.
You know, again, I really don't give a fuck about those guys, but you know what? Elaborate.
They came out as a pet. One of the plush tubers got revealed as a pedo.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not surprising.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can't trust those guys. They are unhinged.
Kush, do you believe in birthday wishes and lucky fortune cookies, real or fake?
I guess. No, I mean, you gotta make a wish for your B-Day, then you gotta have some hope that it comes true. You know, some people don't believe in that shit because it's like, you know, it never happens. But, you know, hey, good try.
Also,
As for
The
fortune
Spooky
cookies,
Bat said,
oh, yes.
Lizard here a question, what's the sound of one hand clapping lol?
Your mama.
your mom. God damn it. It's
So-
like, you know, I'm gonna
Wow.
Does
Yeah.
anybody got any questions for Nut and Bon?
also, you know what,
And
I'm gonna
Wukong?
Nut on the server said, I'll say this though. 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 I'll say this though.
I'm gonna shut this bot off. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now, just for shits and giggles. I'm doing it. I server muted. Oh, there you go.
Yo, then how is Spooky gonna speak?
They open at 10 a.m.
How
Oh,
the
no, you-
fucking do sign
Look at his
language?
voice.
Yep.
You disabled Stephen Hawking even more.
Yep.
Also, he
You made
said,
him double disabled.
He said, "Fuck you."
PTS chat said, fuck you, Fabian.
No, come back!
But I think, you know, this episode was interesting. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that we talked about, but I will say I can't wait for next week's episode for the lol cows, because oh my god, it's gonna be a crazy one. It is going to be a crazy one. So yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. Time for the end of the podcast for A Cat in the Dip. But, you know, thank you all for watching, and again, if there's any more questions you have for next time, save them for the next episode, because trust me, we will answer them. And I do apologize for not paying attention to you guys in the chat, because, you know, we really get into the conversations on these podcasts a lot. So again, I do apologize on my part too. But you know, I love all you guys so much. But, you know, that is it. I will see you guys next time. As always, out.
I remember those lost in the dark, the bullet or the blade that kept us apart. But I've been moving on, can't be still for long, 'cause it's the only way. Never ache for a place called home, can't hold on so tight, gotta let it all go. I have a purpose, it's all that I need to help me find my way every day. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't ever look back, don't ever look back, 'cause I got a feeling in my bones that everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, don't ever look back, don't ever look back. I fought a war and I learned how to win, but how do you fight when the enemy's within? Find your pride, go deeper inside, for the fire that will light your ones you trust can one day betray. You're the hunter and then you're the prey. You pay the cost, it all feels lost. Then you hear a voice inside you say, keep your eyes on the road ahead. Don't be drawn into the